All right. Jeez, you can go in grip mode. It's going death grips. God damn it. That's always fun. Motherfucker. Eh. Oh, won't get me too bad at least. That's always fun. Well, as they say, all for the homies. Yeah, do this 2 hour just kind of. Oops. There we go. Sweet. Got two. Had some random pro-Russian dude come in here and comment. Slava the show. Alright, well, good for you, buddy. Good for you, bud. At least it ain't fucking like, some other stupid bullshit. I'll grant that. I can at least accept someone just being like, yeah, that's sure something, bro. That at least is more acceptable. Not for their opinions of it, but just because, at least it ain't just rot. Yeah, fuck the law. Yeah, fuck the damn law. We outlaws of this bitch. That's right, blaze it. Blaze it. That's what we like to do here. At least a little bit. Or a lot of bit. A lot of bit. But what's going on? What's happening? Barely 5 minutes in, so I don't expect craziness yet. That'll happen like, I don't know, 20 minutes later. Maybe about. Or sooner, who knows? Are you a redneck? Not in a traditional way, no. I call myself a labor redneck because, like, the original term for rednecks, at least one of them was when labor agitators were striking against, the companies or like the police. They usually have red bandanas, as a way to kind of help signify each other during strike line and shit like that. If things got a little too crazy, so in that way, I call myself a redneck. Chooses mine, love me, but he hates you. Damn, Ornax. Yeah, I'm not here to deal with Christian bullshit, so you can move along with that. Find somebody else that will, take your grift. You ever dated a trans person? No, but I have no problem doing that. Jesus did 9/11. Fucking inky. No amount of pain will ever change that. Of course it won't. If you don't pay for your sins, you get go to hell. Oh my lord. Yeah, like that's supposed to scare me and win me over. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sold. I'm sold on your product there, bro. You salesman, you have pitched the product to me, and now I'm sold. I'll buy 10 cases of it. What's the truth? Certainly not what you believe. That's for sure. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe the entire, like, the universe in itself doesn't necessarily need like a quote inherent, like some like truth, and that's just completely inherent. I mean, I guess there is like the cosmological truth of the universe and its laws of nature. But beyond that, like, am I supposed to like assume that there's like some extra thing about it? Because there really ain't. Making hillbillies great again. You know what? I'll take it. Fuck it. One life, one chance. One life, and why would I waste it, praying in a closet or at church or some shit? I'd rather just live it. You're gonna go to hell if you don't repeat? God damn, man. Grammar, bro, and spelling. Proofread your shit, my guy. I'm supposed to take you seriously, and you said don't repeat. My dude, proofread. You're a virgin? Nope. I hate religion to the max. Yeah, so do I, because these people just keep coming in here and annoying me with it. At least I'd honestly, I'd rather legit like a Muslim come in here because at least it would be refreshing and different. Or fuck, even like someone's like Sikh or some shit. Like, if they came in here trying to like, spouse their shit and be like, you should believe it too. At least, I would still be like, nah, I'm good. But at least I'd be like, all right, well, what's your shit? What do you got? What do you pitch? Pardon me, chaps. I've seemed to have misplaced my foreskin. Well, might want to find it there, bud. For a Muslim here. Oh, there you go. I guess we got one who's in here. But notice one thing is that usually those who are like of other religions don't tend to do this proselytizing shit. Or pitch peace, which is definitely more preferable. And at least I can jive with a lot. I'm like, yeah, peace is good. Did you like Charlie Kirk? Do I and did I? No and no. That doesn't mean he deserved to get shot, by the way, but no, I don't like him. And since he's dead, I could give a fuck about him being dead either. I just don't think it should have happened, but whatever. It happened, so what am I supposed to cry tears about it and suddenly be like, oh, that was such a horrible thing? It's like, whatever. And in fact, it's been like, what? Since like June? Why are we still like on it? Why are we still talking about him? Spread the gospel. Yeah, don't spread it here. Am I gonna have to enact Rule 7734? Because I might do that. That rule's in there for a reason, you realize. Yo, Drew, you was a great man. Yeah, espousing just overt racism and literally saying like, oh yeah, I don't want like a black person flying a plane. Which also in most parts of the world, like, yeah, predominant of pilots will obviously just be black people. But oh no, we can't have that. That's bad. Mm. They might like dirty up the controls and might not know how to fly it or something because I just fundamentally think they're just dumb or something. Yeah, that guy, great man, huh? Totally. That's just one of his fucking stupid takes. Damn, Timothy over here does not give a fuck. Jay sucks anus shit. You misunderstood him. No, you just want to cherry pick what he said and try to make it fit your narrative. It ain't gonna work. It's literally like a quote he's said before, being like, "Yeah, I don't like black people flying planes because I don't trust them." He's said this shit. It's not the only thing he said that about black folks either. That's just one of the more recent ones he made as a take, before he fucking got murked. Which, ironically enough, was literally about gun violence. They'd be like, yeah, black people totally fucking, like, make up most of it, and proceeds to get shot by a fucking white Mormon. Counting or not counting gang violence was the last thing. The last thing he said was racist. Yeah. Last thing he literally was saying was trying to pitch some fucking dog whistle bullshit, bro. Like, I mean, and then he gets murked. Like, I mean, what? Am I supposed to be like, oh, yeah, he definitely wasn't or something? It's like, give me a break. I know exactly where he was going to go with that shit because he has straight up done that multiple times. He wasn't. What, do you have your head just that far up your ass or something? Or do you just not, like, pay attention? Because, Jesus Christ. But just one time? Well, I don't care. Maybe if I died and I go to the pearly gates of heaven, maybe that'll be that chance. And I'll be like, oh shit, I guess it is real. Gangs don't kill anyone, right? Because that's supposed to be what you're taking out from what I just said. Yeah, because oh yeah, they're fucking amazing. Yeah, no, they're nothing but for peace. They just do like practice like stealing shit sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, come the fuck on, bro. Are you serious? No, gangs aren't good, but it's probably good to learn as to why they exist the way they do and why they are a thing. That's probably a good thing to maybe explore and learn why gang activity is the way it is. And it's because a lot of it is shocker due to poverty and due to the fact that these communities, these neighborhoods usually will stick together a lot more often when they're in a game format, so they can help each other out. And yeah, when you have multiple different little communities and cliques that are doing that shit, things tend to pop off. And now, oh, you're in my turf. Well, no, you're in my turf. But then you see what happens because of a lot of impoverishment and a lot of the fact that they are in such low economic mobility, that what the fuck else they got besides just scraping whatever the fuck they have. And yeah, maybe if they get a couple people together, they can sell some drugs or something. Yeah, that happens more frequently than you think. And guess what? It ain't just black people that do that shit. I've known and grown up, known plenty of white crackerjack motherfuckers doing the exact same shit. Arguably worse, personally, in my opinion. Are you homophobic? I'm bisexual. How would I be homophobic? What? Huh? This straight white males explain life to us? One, I'm not straight. So, yeah, maybe I should because you evidently don't understand, like, basic, just, observation. So, yeah, at least for you specifically, yeah. Thought penis. I'm bi. What the fuck do you think, my guy? Do you think abortion's a right? Yeah, women have a right to their bodily autonomy. That includes abortion, yes. Because I'm pretty sure God wouldn't want a woman dying because they had a medical condition that involved the fact that their baby might be passed, or might have a miscarriage and that affects the life of the mother or some shit like that. Yeah, or maybe early on it's like 4 weeks in, it's like, yeah, I actually feel like I don't want to be pregnant, and I actually don't want a child, or I didn't realize and now I test positive and I don't want it. Yeah, shocker. Women have things called lives and they want to live them too because they don't have a choice. Oh my god, the whole choice fucking argument. Yeah, well, guess what? The parents did, and they also have the choice to not have a child. Pro abortion, I think everyone should. He made that one. Yeah, you're just straight up not even pro-choice. You're just like, no, I want everyone to have a mandatory abortion. The first time you're pregnant, no, you just get a mandatory one. After that, then you can decide. If they're just going to kill it. Probably because they didn't have protective sex and they didn't realize they were pregnant until they tested positive, with a pregnancy test. Basic shit in life that happens like that. I mean, I don't know what you were trying to get at with that. Probably most religions say life starts at first breath. What you're saying is philosophy started by Greeks, who says but also Hagar. Hey, what's up? What's up, man? Loves you in every day and every hour. That's creepy. Sounds like Palantir. We watch and oversee everything about you. We love you. It's like, ugh. Have sex without marriage. Who cares? Hey, guess what? We're mammals. We're animals, and we have things called natural hormones and testosterone and estrogen and things that, like, I don't know, have chemical bounces that make us think, I'm horny. I want to have sex. And guess what? We do. Doesn't mean we can't have protective sex or actually, like, have, like, some level of ability to at least not have children while having sex, because we can do that. In fact, there's plenty of animals outside of humans that can do that as well. We are animals. We literally, by definition, are animals. We're primates. We're hairless apes, so we literally are animals and mammals, my guy. Yes, we are. Homo sapiens are a part of a big branch of life when it comes to animal life, when it comes to flora and fauna, and we're a part of the fauna. It's cool, suck dick. If you are into it, sure. Why do you care? No, absolutely no, bro. Why do you care? Why do you care about what people do with their personal lives? You weirdo. What, you want to think about what people are doing in their bedrooms? If they're like a boyfriend-girlfriend or a boyfriend-boyfriend or girlfriend-girlfriend situation or whatever the relationship's going on with that, why do you care? That's more weird than me just stating basic fact. We got some real thinkers and theologians here tonight. I know, dude. Honestly, I don't even really want to bother trying to lecture so hard. I'm just kind of roasting them for the most part because this is just dumb. This guy's probably registered pedo. Wow, now we're projecting. You got something you want to tell us there, Sublime? You got a little something in your hard drive that we need to think about? God states it, bro. And I could give a fuck about what God has to say. His voice and his power, or whatever you think he has no standing here, my guy. I take a nice, good little jerk-off sesh to the power of that God as far as I care about it. I do that every morning to make sure that he knows his place with his power here. Gotta take care of the morning wood somehow, right? Stay blessed, bro. Yeah, cool. You're not being forgiven. Very Christian of you. Fuck, you're not being forgiven. Jesus would still say, it's okay, my child. I forgive you. But, oh, no, guess not you, though, huh? Very Christian of you. Why do you care about what he thinks? I really don't. I just find it funny that, that's how they're reacting to it. I could have a little fun.
Andrew, you're going to hell because of the...
Good. At least I'll have, like, some cool, sexy demon bitches with, like, cool little, like, rat tails or something, or, like, little wolf tails being little, like, werewolf demon bitches or something, you know what I mean?
Jesus hates faggots, apparently. So he sends them down to hell with Lil Nas X so they can butt fuck Satan.
Yeah. No, facts, though. Hey, yeah, I'm just literally going to be one of the fuck demons down there, okay? Like, if anything, you Christians, when you realize that y'all been duped and, were believing the false, God that y'all thought was the real God, you're going to be down here with us, but because people like me, we already knew the game from the get-go. We're just going to be like the fuck demons. They're like, oh, ha, ha, look at all these Christians. Like, it's going to be fun. It will be very enjoyable. Did Dad teach you about the joys of penis? Nah, your dad probably did. But nah, I learned it from a thing called just like going out and like making a thing, one thing to leading up to the next, and bada bing, bada boom, and yeah, that's what happens. Sorry, I just have to release my rage. My God, I don't care if you got rage or not. In fact, did that mean I just rage baited you? I think you just admitted to getting rage baited. Rage is crazy, but I did just kind of rage baited them. I mean, oh well. I guess I'm just that much of a radical, fucking awful, horrible, atheistic, satanic faggot. Got rage baited. I mean, honestly though, frankly, out of all the nights that I had like the 7-7-3-4 rule, this is like the night for it to be enforced. But now I'm actually having too much fun with this. I was thinking about like, yeah, we're enforcing it, but this man butthole sexy. Why do you want to know, Sublime? Are you trying to come out of the closet or something? Are you at very minimal bi-curious here? Why do you want to know? Do you want to know if it's like, could be supple like a, woman's booty? Not sexy as one butthole. There are some fucking femboy, twinky little boys that, when it comes to like their like absurdity, when they're out there having their drink, strutting their shit, their little like skirt or whatever, on the rave floor or something, like dead ass. There's that, like from behind that literally will look like just some booty. Yeah, like from like some thick booty off a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like there are some twinks out there that just do, okay? And that shit clap like booty, all right? I'm just saying. It exists. So, I mean, but not all man, twink booty is the same as well. And also not all like gay booty is the same in itself. Not all gays are twinks. You got the bears, you got others, you got the otters, everyone else in between. So it's not just, all that supple, almost like, ladylike booty, but that does exist. What is like idea to do fucking anything? Like what? Yeah, I drink coffee a lot, and I smoke. Shocker, things like that stain teeth. Wow. Yeah, I should make them literally so white they're reflective and as bright as the sun. Thank you for teaching me about the way the world is. I don't even care if you're being sarcastic or not. You're welcome. Have fun with it, you little goober. You'll make a great dad. Well, good thing I don't want kids. I don't want them at all. So, have fun with that. I'm okay with, being an uncle. I am an uncle, so, like, I'm fine with that. I can, pretend to be a parent while the parents take a break for, like, a week, and I can hang out with them for a dose, be like a parent for, like, a week. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. I'm like, all right, I can, not take all the responsibilities of owning or having having a kid and raising them and shit, but like at least hang out with them. I can do all the fun shit that comes with raising a child without all the real true management bullshit. So, and plus I could be the cool uncle. So there's that. Never had a fag uncle. I mean,
Who's Jazzy?
she literally parks herself under here every time I'm in here.
goodness.
She loves hiding under there.
Hi, girl.
Little chunk chunk.
What are you doing?
I came in here. She immediately likes to lay right in this corner over here.
She goes cave mode.
Yeah,
huh?
she goes cave and likes this little spot.
Hi, Jazzy. Oh, I think I know what you want. You want to go for a walk.
Oh,
I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not done with my laundry.
oh, her little plop. Yeah, change it from top chat to live chat. It's not seeing all the messages, so I probably. Well, you have to switch to all messages. Yeah. Shows puppy now. They wandered off. They evacuated the premises. Bro, you look hell gay. Well, considering I'm bisexual, yeah, I'm probably gonna have a little faggotry all over me. Okay, like goddamn. Man, you guys are like, what is this? 1995? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what? Is this like 1995 to stream now?
I learned what gay is. I'm 9 years old. I'm in 3rd grade gay.
Using my older brother's YouTube account on his pad.
Did you know that people put their pee-pees up booties where the shit goes?
Is a man butt sexy like women butt?
That's what they sound like.
They really do, though. Oh my God! It's Logan from the Rooms. Oh shit! And then here comes over the steel chair. Oh my God! It's fucking WrestleMania. Jesus Christ! Like, it might as well be at this rate. My fucking God. So yeah, you really did though. You really did just come in from the ropes of the steel chair. It fucking like took on fucking like. You literally just like grabbed Undertaker or threw him in the fucking Spanish announcement table and fucked his shit up, bro. Who also I think also might be the mayor of Kent County as well, maybe.
They like getting beat up. They like to be dominated. Look at their place. We gonna tear you a new.
You gay gross. Oh my God. You're so offended over the existence of that. Wow.
Bro, we're just gonna.
You're sad.
We're gonna make you guys sex slaves and only gay kind.
Oh, you
Yeah.
disgusting.
We're gonna take you to Libya, where it's like a slave market, and you're gonna get raped by all those black dudes in Africa. But it's not.
What the fuck?
It's not gonna be rape because you're gonna like it. It'll be consensual.
Weirdly, probably would though. But what the fuck? So randomly out of left field.
Bro, I'm gonna make millions off that booty hole.
Oh my God! I almost spit my drink out. I was drinking that. Oh my God! The fuck?
Be a good boy. I mean, girl.
Sister Slayer, what the fuck? Nah, he's just fucking on, these weird, like, insecure closeted gays that are being, like, dumbly homophobic about it. He's going extra with it, but whatever.
Let's take him down. Down to the slave markets. Remember?
That I can't even, even endorse Quixotic Lab. What the fuck? No.
Bro.
No, like, there's one thing when it's content satire versus just like, yeah, I actually wouldn't mind, having one or something. No.
What about Brian? He said he had a friend who went to prison and now he's gay. Like, he left prison and now he's still doing the shit. Hey, man, some people just discover themselves, by force.
By force. Oh, God, what the fuck?
Be free of your identity crisis, guys. Just embrace it.
Be like, cool, someone they love me. Honestly, the only way to work is like legit, just straight up like some, sexual premise. Being like master pet situation. That's fun. Like, go for it. If that's what your kink is, have at it, Haas. BDSM community is literally built around it just for you. Okay, like there's a whole big community, practically in some part, dedicated for that, all right? What are we talking about? At this point, I don't even know anymore. It kind of went chaos mode there for a bit, because Logan does that.
Love train, love train.
Oh my God. You're fucking chaos wizard, you. I thought I was a chaos wizard, but you come out here with left field with some wild shit, dude. I don't even know what he's murmuring about. I don't think he realizes I kind of did close it, and not like totally close, but kind of a crack. Beat boy, beat big ol' floof. By the way, I mean space, obviously. Wait, what? What's your opinion on the Void? Oh, just space? It's fucking awesome. It's dope as fuck. And I just wish that billionaires like Elon Musk wouldn't pollute it so much, so, you know, it wouldn't be their weird little playground, and just make it like humanity's, like, exploratory, you know, awesome thing we can do. I want like take breaks and eat food every once in a while. Yeah, I will let them have the right to eat food stuff occasionally, like soup. Soup is good food. You make a good meal. So how does it feel to be shit out of luck and be thrown in the cold like a piece of trash? Bam, bam, down, 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 down. Little dead Kennedys for you. No, it's honest. Well, we moved on from that because of the Chaos Wizard of Logan coming out of left field, so... The only thing I like about Chicago is a cow kicking the lantern. Oh, there's more to like about Chicago than that. Come on now. Dockett is still waiting for the full California results, MC. People still obsessive Slayer is shameful. I have, like, moved on from that. You're still fucking talking about it, my guy. I made like my last little points about like it being like a throwing it to the BDSM shit, because that's basically like I think what he was just kind of going into in a very extreme level. But what the fuck ever, like why you all keep going on about it? We're talking about other shit now. Whatever about Chicago, I guess, or whatever the fuck, or you know, or whatever the hell's happening. Dude, skip the Israel comment. Bro got 7K from Benjamin Netanyahu. I would decline that money. Fuck Netanyahu and fuck Israel. Wait, what comment did you say? Here, I can actually find a quick way to bring that up. Let me see it. Okay, it's taking too long to load. All right, well, I guess I'll have to go all the way the fuck back up. Or Jesus, I thought I'd have to go back. Yeah, you just copy paste it. Just copy and paste what the hell you were trying to say, because I ain't going that far back. Is this a guy or girl? Schrodinger. How about that? Schrodinger's gender. I've ascended beyond the concept and the necessity of such. It's in a trailer. I'm literally not, but okay. I'm on a second floor of an apartment building, but okay, cool. It's more human than human, because I'm the hottest button, the buppin'. The hottest button, the button. Well, I'm in a music mood now. Second floor, you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either, but at least I don't have upstairs neighbors. We're at the top. It's only 2 floors, so you like Slipknot? I'll fuck around with Slipknot some time. Not like the biggest fan, but you know. Is he in KKK? No. Fuck the Klan. Fuck MAGA. Fuck racist pieces of shit. Fuck the Confederacy. General Sherman's right and should have burned it down further. How about that? Dennis will make me feel better because you can't listen to me talk about what? Looks like the Asian Y. I don't fucking know. What? What does that even mean? Well, it's like any person that squints a little bit now, I guess, suddenly looks Asian or something. Oh my fucking god! All right, Mons, do we need to enact Order 66? Because I'm kind of starting to fucking feel it right now. I'm starting to actually on Iraq feel Order 66 right about now. Maybe Jewish. Yeah, now I'm really, really fucking thinking about it. Oh man, the Tree of Liberty must be pruned and all that, yada yada. You know what I mean? Like I don't. I didn't even immediately say anything about the order yet. You just did it. Inky prematurely hit the trigger. You know what? Order 66. It's enacted. I'm sitting here and I'm just gonna watch. I'm just going to see what I can with the chat. And I saw that one. Free Epstein. Yeah, no, you're gone. No. This parents always up this late. I guarantee you both of my parents are up this late right now. By the way, yeah. Yeah, that is beautiful. Oh, this is looking nice. Yeah, you can't fight. All I did was go ta. I don't have to do shit. I got people to do my work for me. I don't even need a fight. Y'all infringe on my goddamn rights, to tell you what. I'm sorry. Skate, don't worry about it. Just because you got a mod doesn't mean you have to do anything. I'm just saying that, like, hey, for those that you want to. Base game mods. Yeah. And in fact, if you got a problem with my Spectres, in fact, actually call them by their proper terminology. Spectres. That's what they are. The battalion that I have in my ranks right now are called the Spectres, and you should probably give them that proper title. Because they're my Spectres. They're there with their snipers and their little machine gun nests just waiting for the order. Which was enacted, by the way, so... They're not Spectres? You're not someone in my chat, are you? They're slow, actually. Doesn't matter. I can make a public execution with my pistol. Don't matter. Ain't that hard. What, do you think all of them have to do anything? What? I don't gotta do anything? When the order's taken out and been enacted, everyone plays their part. Okay, at least it went for the nurse stuff, not telling you all to do it, obviously. And frankly, I'm fine with some little roasting and some shit here and there. Just be fucking creative instead of like, gay, are you trans, like, or whatever the fuck. Like, be creative for fuck's sake. I mean, like, give me a chuckle at least or something. Be like, what? And then like react to it from there. Like, I don't know, like, be creative with it. Have a little fun. It's just basic. I don't even have to really do much insulting. I have just, I guess just the basics, because whatever, you know? It's like, I'm not going to put that much effort into it unless I put the ISR on one of you. Happens sometimes, but just not tonight, but that's okay. Doesn't have to happen every night. In fact, it, kind of gets a little nulled a little bit if you do it all the time. You only got to do it every so often. Oh, you seem like a sleepy boy. Well, you were until that tail just started going haywire. Big old boy. Big old boy. What if Husky was the title instead of a name? You're like ignore of the rank Husky. I mean, I'm literally Grand Husky. Yeah. You don't think that was already implied? Your flag isn't centered and then shot. Well, that's kind of also the point, just because I kind of have a set there and I can't really exactly move my phone. That's fair, but at least I have a genuine excuse for it. Like, I gotta have this bitch charged, and if I move it ever so slightly, it starts getting weird. And now it's definitely like kind of weird, like Dutch angle, like fucking Battlefield Earth shit, weirdly enough. So, but whatever. At least you can see the logo. Bye. Well, bye, I guess. Fatwas. Nah. How about that? No. Yeah, actually, you know what? We're doing that. Yeah, Inky. Putting that bitch in the pinned comments, because we pretty much have passed the 1K, eligibility, requirement. Now it's just hitting the 3,000 hour mark, which really I've already passed. I've checked my actual analytics of everything, but YouTube hasn't like updated it yet, to where it's actually there. So, but either way, if everything going on, another fun little extra way to help out with the channel is, via Cash App. I want to at least, get a PayPal and my Venmo stuff set up so I can put that in there too. But in the meantime, that's the main way to do it. I'm gonna definitely do some more plug, shit more often, just because, like, gotta do that at a certain point. Like subs and super chats, all that bullshit, memberships, etc. You never answered my question on Discord. I mean, honestly, I wasn't on it up until like the last hour and a half and shit, and I didn't even see your shit, to be honest. So that's on me. That's my bad. But I'll double check and see where, see what it was, and get back to you as soon as I can with it. Actually, hold on. I can just do this really quick. Actually, turn on my Wi-Fi hotspot on this bitch. Then I can be on Discord on this bitch. Just gotta wait for all this to connect. So I'll just put that over there for now. It'll eventually start making a bunch of noise because it's getting all the notifications for like the past month or whenever I last turned it off for the Wi-Fi. Now you're good. Well, yeah, but I also need to be a little better about it too, personally. That's for sure. Need to get that pineapple Kush IPA next week. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. What was it about streaming? I think from when I oh shit. I even got a message I didn't even notice from a homeboy in a long fucking time. Actually, I'll hit this one up really quick. Ah, fuck. There we go. There we go. All right, now we find that. Well, there ain't actually a question. It's just more about. Let me know time. Yeah, okay. All right, so I did see that one from the other day. I just didn't respond yet, just because it's like I, frankly, just didn't really have like anything to say quite yet. I was like, I'll figure out that. I'll figure that out and get back to you, but I just haven't yet. I'm at the worst. Get back to friends. Yeah, honestly, it's not really that for me. It's more about like, I tend to be really bad when it comes to like numbers I really don't know, or like someone calls me and then I just don't call them back, kind of thing. You know, I usually wait for him to call me again or some shit. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really that great at communication. But yeah, I'm trying to get better at that though, because especially when it comes to just like business bullshit, like whether it's like work or oh my god, hopefully here soon, not anymore, but like dealing with fucking property managers and bullshit. I'm like, I have to like make sure whatever phone number I'm seeing, I'm like, I answer and be like, hello, you know, and just be like, okay, that's what it is, you know, because I'm just like, it's business. And even though every time I, you know, pick that shit up, I dread it. My heart's like, oh God, please, I don't want. This is literally the time I don't want to deal with it. I'm just like, okay, what's up? So I'll be using data. That's fine. I mean, we're kind of in a weird boat like that over here too, to a degree. Like Xfinity needs to like come in here to like do some bullshit so it can get set up because the router needs that. So for shit like you know the PlayStation we have for like computers and stuff like that, we're kind of shit out of luck right now. So I use my data too. Eventually it'll get dealt with, but it's just homeboy over there needs to deal with it. That's on him, not me. So I will say the sooner the better because at the very least, like if we got the console, I can have my own account, or we could just like make his like a joint one, and then you know I could have some games, he has his games, and we just there we go, you know, and we just play depending on like whatever.
I already gave you the shirt before, right?
Oh,
This doesn't fit me, right?
well, let me see it. I thought you did. Yeah.
It was probably just because we mixed it.
Yeah, because no,
It doesn't
you
fit
gave
me
it to me in the middle of the move before, so I think you just
It doesn't
mixed it
fit
up.
me.
Yeah, because I think we mixed it up while we were moving or whatever.
Probably just because of laundry and stuff. That's all.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, because I remembered, you know, before moving from the old spot, you gave it to me when we were cleaning shit out and stuff. I think he even asked Stefan if he wanted it, and he was like, "Nah." And I already have a Boys in the Hood shirt, so I'm like, "Fuck it, what's what? Why not? Let's have two." Yeah, spread that Boys in the Hood shit. Like kind of weirdly, like kind of love, but also hate how it weirdly had this unfortunate kind of thing with the movie where it's like some people looked at like the culture of like hood slash like kind of gang life as like a weird positive thing because stuff in the movie where literally the movie's basis is, and the commentary of this movie fundamentally is about kind of a warning of that shit being like no this isn't you know something to like be getting into or be glorifying or whatever. This is like kind of a warning. I mean, it's kind of a part of the whole message of a lot of the film, and that's why I love it so much too. Especially because like it's a byproduct of many things, but it doesn't mean that you got to be a victim of it.
It also talks about how we need to unify as a community and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like because
Like they want us to kill ourselves.
yeah, it's like because that's what I'm saying. Some people take the commentary of the film in the way it's actually trying to warn about, you know, because actually the film is actually really amazing. The commentary is saying about like community, organize, you know, all that shit. Like it's that's why I love it because it really is a generally great movie. But there are just some people that I've you know talked to about it, and they're like, oh yeah, it's like so gangster shit. I love it. I'm like, did you really like read into that movie more than that? You know, I'm like, you didn't really read into it that deep, did you? And they usually don't, unfortunately. Oh shit, look at him, got the god. I'm like, yeah, it's a cool scene, but there's a commentary as to why it happened. It's like it's not meant to be glorified, yo. Like it's it's a scene, like it, you know, and there's yeah, and with the action, obviously, it's going to look like that because of what's happening, but that's not the whole point of what the hell's going on. It's just like they just love the big pew pews and guns going off and all that shit, you know. Did you know, yeah, when you did you know that when you know it, then you know the way it is, and you know how to understand? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely. One ear and out the other. In one ear out the other. Well, hey, guess what? That ain't my problem now, is it? Gotta go. My phone battery's getting low. Hit me up at the stream when you figure it out. Yeah, no worries. I'll hit you up about it. Man, Brandon, did I fucking hit you in your fifis or something? It's just a movie. Calm down. You really like that stupid hat. Like, Jesus Christ. Someone's, like, fucking got their Cheetos diarrheically shat on instead of just getting pissed in. Like, what's your fucking problem? Whitey little bitch. It's just a movie I obviously just never seen or care about, so I have to just make some snarky dumb fuck comment to just like, state that, you know what I mean, bro? Tell me too deeply if you people are fucking weird. Wow, you're literally the people I, criticize because you obviously have no, idea about what commentary is when it comes to media. It's just a movie, bro. Yeah, a movie that actually has like commentary that's going on. By the way, Boys in the Hood is not the only movie like that. There's plenty of fucking movies that I know for a fact you've watched that, are in that fucking sphere. That have a different commentary, and if you had a couple damn brains in your head, instead of just it's a movie I like or not, then maybe you get that a bit. Because movies are more than just simply movies. Someone got defensive real quick, little pussy. Nah, I'm just trying to do basic enlightenment on the fact that art is more than just, ooh, I oogle that. Maybe he's trying to tell you something. I ain't being defensive at all, bro. You're the one being defensive because now you're like starting to just be like, oh, you little pussy. You do know you get fucked up in person. Oh, now who's defensive? Now we got a fucking tough guy in here. Oh shit! Watch out, everybody. He'd fuck me up in person. Oh no.
Hey, bro, you'd have to fuck us all up in person. Watch you fucking get your fucking kneecaps blown off, and then you can't fuck no one up ever fucking again.
Got a tough guy over. Jesus Christ.
Watch us cripple you.
How's that movie impact your life with or without you?
Bro thinks he's invincible. Shut the fuck up.
How's that movie impact you live with or without it, you little jackass? I never implied that. I'm just saying that it's a good movie. So you obviously have a fucking butthurt problem about that.
Why is he not like
Because he's too stupid to understand like basic commentary in film and actually read more than just what is shown on screen. That's why he doesn't got a brain for it.
That you are saying that the movie has more to it than just people die, boop boop gangsta. He's offended by that?
No, he's literally just like, it's just a movie. Why are y'all fucking like freaking out over it or
We're not
whatever?
freaking out. We're saying that it was an influential thing.
Yeah, because it literally is. Like,
it's actually, like, to many people, it's a movie that means a lot more than just guns and gangster.
Because it's literally more than just that.
Yeah, like Scarface is just about doing cocaine and getting shot.
Yeah, and fucking.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
about,
literally,
bro.
Scarface is all about doing cocaine and being like, "Hello to my little friend, motherfucker," and shooting fucking grenade launchers.
Pulp Fiction's just about fucking
getting that case and robbing, and fucking like going on a chase of cops, and that's all it is.
That's all it is, huh?
Yeah, like and all, like just fucking,
Why dudes threatening to like beat your ass because you?
Dude, it's literally internet tough guy shit, and that's why I love, especially because it's just so.
These people act like they're so safe.
Because they will never say this to my face in person. If we're at Brandon
so,
Lowry, if you're at the bar with me, and we're talking the same back and forth, maybe in a different manner, I guarantee you wouldn't be saying that shit to my fucking face. I guarantee you that, you little bitch.
Yeah, dude. Like people act like that they're invincible, that they're invulnerable.
You got the anonymous little B next to your name and a little random sock account that you probably made because it got banned, from YouTube, for being a little too edgy or some shit.
But Andrew, like people these motherfuckers act like they're invincible. Bro, once you're fucked up forever. Be careful, dumbass. Watch somebody bigger and stronger and you fuck you up forever.
But that's why they have
Be
to be in the
careful.
chats, because they
Be
know
careful.
that they, that's why they're in live chats doing shit like this, because they
careful.
know that they get their shit canned in public. It doesn't even have to be from some big fucking tough guy. They just know if they say something to the wrong person, they're just going to get their fucking jaw clapped.
Don't fuck with crazy people, bro. Some people have nothing to lose, and they just want to hurt people.
Especially in this world right now, in this
Yeah.
country, yeah, there's people that are literally just one bad fucking problem away from having a really bad day.
Yeah.
Not me, but there are plenty of people out there that would. I'd slap you. I'd like to see you try.
You slap? Oh, that shows how much of a bitch you are.
No, that's somebody else. That's literally some other rando. I don't even know who this
Slap
guy
you?
is, but
Wow.
yeah, like I'd like to see you try, bitch. If I could slap you out of this chat like I'd slap your mama's
Slap your
cheeks
knees.
after I fucked her so good last night.
Slap your fucking knees completely.
She has
off.
some good booty to slap, like
No, I'll just fucking. I'll just take your knees away. So
those fucking cheeks are so red
We're gonna
after those
put you in a wheelchair
spankings.
forever.
Ugh.
How about that? Put you in a fucking wheelchair forever. How about that?
I'm over here doing a mama joke, and you're over there just like, I will paralyze you. Jesus Christ.
Fucking people want to act fucking tough.
I never give him the fucking acknowledgement of trying to be tough guys. I just give him the fucking bitch treatment.
Remember that there's people who really will fuck people up.
Hey, I mean, that's why they're little bitches on the, little live chats. That's why I don't really give him that I don't really necessarily give that crease on the virtue. It's like, because if they were in your face talking to you and it may be having the same exact convo and everything, they wouldn't say that to your face. They would think it, but they will never say it, because they know as soon as that happens, oh, it's online.com and it's over. Jover. Done. Like, I mean, they will never say it. That's why I never do fights and shit, because like, I don't want to, for one, but also it's like, it's never ever fucking worth it.
Dude,
I always de-escalate shit because people will try to fight me over dumb shit. I will calm down, being like, just fuck off. You're like, you realize you're on the wrong,
this
right?
is the dumb shit about these people. It's because they're trying to prove macho shit to themselves, that they're insecure shit.
It's to themselves, not to me or anyone else.
Let me finish. They aren't actually about wanting to hurt someone. They're about trying to prove shit to themselves. People actually want to hurt people, and you will lose because they won't play by your rules, and they'll take other people and fuck you up as a group like a pack of wolves. Okay?
Yep.
Your little insecure bitch ass shit doesn't matter to them.
Especially when you're the outsider to a fucking turf that people are, like, yeah, this is my spot. Like, people will defend me on this, so I don't care. I could go full ham, and I am never getting 86. Your ass is.
I don't need to throw hands when I can just have motherfuckers slit your throat.
In Minecraft, but yeah. And in GTA and everything.
Stupid ass people, man. Stupid. Dumb.
Man.
Ice Cube, what's talking
fucking
about
Order
Boys in the Hood?
66
Better
is
check
definitely
yourself
going to be
before you
act
wreck
on.
yourself. Right? Fucking Ice Cube. Boys in the Hood shit. Better check yourself before you wreck yourself, motherfucker.
Well, I'm at least going to make sure Order 66 is enforced, because it is just hilarious. Why are you...
Trying to cause trouble so they can feel big and strong because they're actually super
weak
as
it's
fuck?
not... dude, ultimately, it's just my shit, but, like, I don't care. Like, I find it funny in a lot of ways because it's just hilarious because they really are that type of shit. They're not worth the energy or emotion to be mad. I just like to fuck on them and like do like, yeah, I bet you could clap my cheeks just as much as I fucked your mom and clapped her cheeks last night. It's just like shit like that because that's just all they're worth. They're not worth the extra energy to get mad at.
No, I want them to be afraid. I want them to actually be scared.
They already are. Why do you think they project with an anonymous account on some random person's live stream chat?
I want them to think that they think they can come to these spaces and they're gonna feel safe. I'm gonna make you feel scared anywhere you go, because you should be scared. Like the little bitch you are, every fucking space that you're in. Doesn't matter where you go, you will always be a scared little bitch.
Is that a mullet? Nope. It is not.
You feel me, Andrew? Don't think you can get away from it, little fucks.
Logan has the best ambient crash outs. Fucking Inky. At least Inky's loving it. He's over here just like sitting back, just like, I love this.
I'm doing laundry while I fucking tell people
Well, wait, well, here, let me, yeah, I'm taking my reins back, though, a little bit on this one. Yeah, because...
I'm safe. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Hold on. All right. Oh, shit. Continue doing laundry and Bo. I'm so glad I closed that before I said that comment. Oh, my God. Oh, man. He would immediately barged in here with a fucking attitude. Was clapping cheeks. My friend Logan the Chaos Wizard. You two should have your own YouTube. Dude, we need to have... I need to, like, make another channel just for us. Yeah. We honestly do, bro. I should. I actually should. You know what? I'm doing it. Like, we're gonna create, like, a separate channel eventually. Once, you know, we get enough following of our shit, because he's gonna do it too, you know, as well, because he wants to do his own stuff. We just need to have a mutual, like, channel that we can do together and shit. Even if we eventually move and maybe we're not in the same spot together anymore, we can still make it work, because we could just, like, call in on Discord or whatever the fuck, or, you know, it will be fine, you know, regardless. But still, it's just like, dude, because this shit, it is guys some gold. And I'm over here like, oh my God. Like, because, dude, between, like with Deep Fat Fried, the podcast I like to watch, like, between Paul, Scotty, and TJ, they will go on rants like this. And I'm over here like, oh my God, this is beautiful. You know, so I will say I want to at least try to be like, hey, we got to still garner the back for, but at the end of the day, it's just like, man, when you cook, you cook. God, archive this one. Oh, this is public, bro. Actually, weirdly enough, I'm pretty sure YouTube is now automatically making my streams public now. So, I mean, I'm definitely going to, yeah, make sure it is, but yeah, it is. I'm making sure of it. This one really is one for the books. And what's funny, honestly, all day today, I was feeling like I was just like brain foggy, not breath, just like, muggy, just meh. And then, like, at the end of the night, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to walk around outside for a bit. I grab a beer. And then I come back and I'm like, all right, I'm actually feeling good. Yeah, sweet. Got some fresh air, walked around, got that nice cold breeze. I was feeling good. I felt refreshed. All game guys are great shit talkers. Well, hey, thanks, man. Hey, we all, you know, sometimes you just gotta do it. And some motherfuckers just need it sometimes, you know? Like, because honestly, yeah, like, what, you think your little anonymous little thing does make you safe when you try to talk your mad shit? Like, oh, I want to beat your ass. It's like, wow. Like, you're going to say that to my face? Because you definitely would never would do that. Because if you know you did, like, you play dough. You should cook meth to make money. Yeah, like, you'd say that to my fucking face when I'm, you know, already doing pretty good for myself. I tell you to go fuck yourself and actually be like, you really want to say some more shit about me, bro? Because you never would say that to my fucking face. I know that for a fucking fact. So, you're the exact person I'm talking about. Because you know, if you just say that to some random ass motherfucker, you know, at the bar on the side of the street or at the bus stop or whatever, you're probably going to get your cheeks clapped. Or at the very best, you know, get a nice good scolding to and told to fuck off. Before you get your ass whooped. Too squatty. Looks are deceiving, aren't they? And again, like you'd say that to my fucking face, a little twerp. Oh no, ginger retards aren't that tough. I'm not even ginger, you fucking blind ass moron. You fucking literal blind troglodyte. I'm blonde, you dumb fuck. Jesus Christ. Man, we got some, like, real smart ones tonight. Oh my God. Looking for a bar recommendation. Where do you live? Because honestly, depending on where you're at, like, I've been to some cities in the U.S. and shit. I live in Portland, so I know some spots. But Chicago, oh, oh fuck. There was this one bar that was literally like right next door to our hotel, and I'm not gonna lie, I fucking forgot the exact street corner it was on. Because they had darts, pretty decent drinks, and some other shit too. And when we were there, it was popping as fuck. But at least the dark spot was pretty open. Fuck, it was literally like in the smack dab of downtown Chicago too. Fuck, I'm forgetting the name. I've only been to Chicago once for like a few days, so I'm not gonna lie. That I know of this. I know that. I know, like, the hotel was, like, called, like, the Free Hotel or some shit like that. It's a pretty little cheap spot or whatever, but, fuck, hold on. I'm gonna look on Google Maps, actually, really quick, because I think I might have saved it. Fingers crossed that I did, because I've saved a few different spots when I was in Chicago. And I'm just hoping that that's one of them. Oh my god, literally the Wi-Fi hotspot is like right next to this phone and it doesn't want to load maps. Oh, now it finally did. Okay. Well, this is going to take a while. That's neat. Well, I'll just wait for Chicago to load. I get a 15-year-old energy from most of these dipshit chatters. Because it probably is. And unironically probably fucking is, dude. I could be a fucking edgelord, bro. But that ass, like, at least I'm not like some little 15-year-old little weird degenerate about it. Like, you know, I discovered like Filthy Frank for the first time or something. And even then, there was at least some quality and some class of that shit. Yes. You know, it's like, I mean, come on. At least back then, you know, it's like at least the edginess was at least somewhat not the best, but it was something. Okay, all right. It finally started to load. Okay, so I know it was I think it was on Morgan Street, I believe. On get satellite view. Oh wait, I honestly don't remember exactly, but wait a minute, hold on. All right, there's that one. Okay, hold up. I think I might have. Weirdly enough, as weird as it sounds, if I look up McDonald's in Chicago, I unironically might find it. Not even joking. Because dead ass, there was one McDonald's that I wanted to go to that has all the international items in Chicago. But the one we went to didn't have them. But they were like right next to this fucking spot. Okay, I don't think it was that one. All right, hold on. All right, let me get out of that. Okay, yeah, all right, I found. Okay, so that's all right. So that's the one I say. Okay, so it would be. Fuck, it's somewhere around here, dude. What the fuck? All I know is it's near fucking Randolph Street and wait. Well, hold on. Let me go to Street View. I think I might have found it. Hold on. Let me double check though. Oh, actually, I think I found it. Hold on. I think it was on Green Street. I think this might be it. Hold up. I think I found it. I think whatever I'm talking about is on North Green Street in Chicago. I think. I honestly can't confirm, but it does look very familiar. And that door does look familiar, but I'm pretty sure it is. Soho House, Chicago? Is that what it is? Here, let me see the. Oh wait, that's something different. That's not. Why is it literally labeled like it's a fucking hotel spot when it's not? What the hell? It says social club and it's literally a social club spot. Okay, maybe it's not. I don't know. It's somewhere around here. I do remember Green Street though, so I know it had to have been off of there. But there's so many bars and grills and everything, dude. They're everywhere. I will say, hold on. I do have some favorite spots here in Chicago though. So let me yeah, there's a Haymarket Pub and Brewery. I saved that because that's actually a pretty fucking cool spot. There's Crushed by Giants Brewing Company, and that is a really good spot for some beers and shit. That was really good. And quality food too. What's up here? Oh, that's just Lincoln Park. Damn. Oh, then it's also and this is at Logan Square, Le Cafe Station Grill. That's a really cool spot for some food and some beers. So there's some spots that we saved, when we were out here. I didn't save everything though, like I thought I did, but there's some spots though. Bro service person 6'9", no cap. Nah. It's not my favorite person though. Honestly, I don't even think about them at all. You're like, this is the first time I've thought about them like in a while. If you want to talk about a rapper that's like, one of my favorite people, it'd be Miles right now. It's time to stop. It's time to stop right now. We're just throwing some fucking Filthy Frank memes out now. Oops. Bro's versus Chicago hat, but it's only been there a few days. Fake as fuck. Because I bought this in Chicago. The hat is a Chicago original, and I like the hat. No if it's forms. It's a nice hat. Who gives a damn? Like, what? I'm not a fake. Like, I don't know what I don't know why that matters, but all right. Because what? I liked the hat and it was cool, and I wanted to get it, and I got it because I liked it and I enjoyed my time in Chicago. And it's literally like one of my top 3 favorite cities in the U.S. Now you good, just like troll. Nah, I figured you were. You're doing a little taking the piss. I saw what was happening there. Now you're good, actually. Honestly, I've been seeing you off and on. You're fine. JPEG Mafia. Nowhere near as much. Now, we'll say this, by the way, as a little caveat or non sequitur. Enacting Order 66 really did clean this shit up. Now I feel like I actually have a back and forth of people. That's why I got them damn rules in place, because they're only enforced when it's necessary. It doesn't have to be a constant thing, because every so often I get that people kind of a little goof for this and that or whatever, and they're trolling and blah, blah, blah. But every so often, the orders have to be done. But it just makes for such a better, some better quality. Back and forth, especially, and all that good shit. Or else we get the Chaos Logan Wizard. And sometimes, that could go one way or the other. And tonight was just a little hit it right. What's my charge on this bitch? That's at 51%. Fuck it. Check it out. Fucker. So I can actually move this around. Boom. There we go. Just migrate a little bit. There we go. Well, now blocking that. There we go. That works. This works a little bit. Hold on. Wait, look. Vito, damn it, you got up immediately as soon as I flipped the camera around. Chunk! How long have you been under there? Little bean. Oh, stretch bean. Little wacky tail, stretch bean. I forgot she was under there, honestly. Hi, Vito. Oh, little Vito with his bone. Jazzy, get over here. Cave girl. Jazzy. Up. Jazzy up. Come here, Jazzy. Jazzy. Come here. Yeah. How long were you just hiding under there, you little chunk? Huh? Little chunk. She's such a sweet thing. Look at all that fruit. All the fruit. Oh. You still smell like a river. You smell like the river. You smell like the Clackamas. I smell like the Clackamas River. You big old chunk. No Filthy Frank, but there was a Dank Frank. And we also need some more Dank Frank a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Oh. There's a little head on my head. Oh. Is that your son? Nah, this is my niece. I'm Unc, and this is my niece. Oh. My son is with my brother right now. My little fur baby son is with him. My nephew over here is chewing on a bone like a derp. Looking goofy as ever. A Vito boy with his bone, chewing the bone. Get that bone, eat the bone. Chunk the bone, smack that bone. I should have never been born. Birth was a mistake. Take me back on your heads and stuck up your little brains. Stick me in a kennel and stick me in a freezer. Let me be like the last time and stick me in a freezer.
I just hear him. I just pop on the stream. I just see Vito just.
I know. I've been.
Maybe I was a mistake. I
Well,
have to pop in and be like, my dog is just going all ghost main demented on that bone.
Damn it, dog. Hey, dogs are man's best friend for a reason, right? That's a fact I've never seen before. It's a kind of a alternate history flag of the U.S. I don't know if, I mean, honestly, there's a little bit of a longer explanation to it, but the short end of it is that, like, the symbol there, like the Liberty Torch and the hammer with the cog around it, that's like a anarcho-syndicalist, like, kind of leftist philosophy, like symbolism that a lot of syndicalists and, like, major labor advocates and labor agitators, you know, adopt a lot sometimes, you know, and is actually a main symbol for a lot of syndicalists, or Cindy's is like a nickname for them, kind of like commies for communists, right? So, I mean, this flag basically is like a kind of a cool American version of the 13 Stars and Stripes, and the, you know, 13 stars there, the 13 stripes. It's all diagonal and shit. It's kind of a cool little alternative flag, you know, kind of a little version of the U.S. a little bit. If it actually meant a fuck, it actually was kind of cool, and we decided to change up the flag a little bit. Because I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like the U.S. flag. It kind of needs a little change up. Something like this looks cool though. Can we do this diagonal shit though? Because I will admit, like, regardless of just like 50 stars or whatever over here, or some shit, I do like this. I kind of want that though. You know, like let's change it up a little bit. You know. Yeah, Vixology. Yeah, like I'm a big Vixologist kind of nerd. I mean, I like flags. I have the Norwegian flag. Well, the Norwegian naval flag, actually, because of the 3 spikes. I have the IWW flag right there. And I got a lot more flags I still need to set up and get moved over here and shit as well. So I like Sasku's version. Oh, shout out to Sasku for his Jordan Sheridan, dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah, with the fucking corporate logos instead of the stars. Dude, that shit do hit hard as fuck, though. I will say that shit do go hard. I have like an old magnet that says, you know, politicians should be, you know, having jackets like NASCAR drivers, having all their corporate sponsors all over their fucking shit. At this point, their fucking blazers might as well literally just be the Israeli flag just patched on the back of their vest, and then you have a bunch of little corporate logos all over their shit in the front. That's basically might as well what it be. Our main sponsor is Israel, and then we have all these companies that we also get sponsored by, but you know. With like a biker patch, like APAC on the top, and then like just the Israeli government / Mossad on the bottom. And then like on the front it says loyal Israeli slave or some shit like on a patch here. And then like depending on how much money you get like a certain rank of like Israeli cuck rank 5 or 4 or 3, you know, have a rank system, you know, just make them wear that. Yeah, I'm just really cook. I like to basically get whipped and fucked by dogs by Israel because I love it though. I let them like spread that like dog fuck pheromones on me and let them, you know, yeah. I'm not joking, by the way. The Israeli, you know, fucking government has actually ironically done that to Palestinian prisoners. I'm not even joking. Look it up. I'm not even kayfabing with that. That's not a meme. I'm just saying for the fuck of it. It's like, I don't want to stick my dick in that dirty, disgusting ass, but I'll let a dog do it. That's how fucked they are, by the way. Also, I saw a video not that long ago, earlier today on Reddit, from r/suppressed news, recently of this interracial couple where this white woman's being harassed to a black man. You're married to this N-word. Like, you are disgusting. Get the fuck out of our country. Get out of here. Get him out of here. Like, they were emphasizing him to leave, but like mainly both of them because, you know, of that shit. And it's like, of course, a bunch of, you know, these old, you know, fucks or like some IDF weirdo fucks, you know, on leave after genociding a bunch of Palestinians and fucking raping their kids or whatever the fuck they were doing for months on end. And all this other shit. You know, and also kids too involved being, you know, getting in on it too. It's like pretty much the whole populace is involved in it. And it's just like, I guess that's totally fine though. That's acceptable. You sick, stupid. Fucking, you know, critique anything and actually try to back, you know, against what I'm saying or shut the fuck up then, bitch. How about that? You could, yeah, you can actually go against what I'm trying to say like a real fucking adult with some brains in his head, but, or you could just do that dumb shit because you don't like the facts of what I'm talking about. But that's up to you. I have songs on your ass on that one. Like, the next comment dictates whether you stay in this or not. I guess Inky decided to say otherwise. You know what? Whatever. Too bad, so sad. Guess you were a little too late. I will say this much. I'm so done with this idea of like anti-Semitism being like somehow interwoven with anti-Zionism. If like the basics of fucking reality of like what's being shown to you doesn't like make you disgusted and have genuine, honestly, like some hatred in the sense of like I at this point I'm because I've been a little soft lately because I mentioned it before. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if Tel Aviv just got copper bombed. I wouldn't mind if like all of a sudden Tel Aviv looked like Gaza, and and now all of them have to fucking run in fucking fear and shit. Because like this whole victim card bullshit doesn't matter anymore to me as far as I care. If it was like 1944 5 bombing in Dresden and Tel Aviv, I wouldn't care. Oh, you're mad that and all is so sad that now you're like victims to some bullshit. About time the world started acting against your fucking overt genocide. What, am I gonna cry tears because the Nazis are probably saying the same shit? Oh, the firebombing Dresden, so many people were killed that weren't involved in anything. Yeah, well, they still fucking Sieg Heiled and Heil Hitler and fucking were loyal to the cause up until the very last. They were probably begging, hoping Hitler would, and his regime would fix shit up and save them. But oh no, weren't there to be found because they're expendable. But hey, a lot of these right-wingers and these Zionists love to say, well, things happen in war. Well, guess what? Things happen in war, don't they? Why are they excluded from those fucking consequences? At this point, it's more than fucking fair game. I generally am very much alright with the idea of an actual, genuine regime in that fucking state of Israel. Like that's like I mean I used to have a hot take about Saudi Arabia being that way as a leftist, but at this point, nah, it's Israel, and people agree with me. I've talked to different leftists that are even generally against regime change, and they're like, yeah, Israel needs it. They actually unironically need a fucking regime change, and the only way to really do it is to really just actually unironically have the eye for an eye. They're not going to know otherwise. They have been ingrained culturally to think eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. They will never know otherwise. You can't fucking just like, oh well, we'll fucking slap you on the wrist, we'll sanction you, we'll do this and that. They're not gonna learn. You need re-education. You need the fucking gulags. You need to actually like execute some of these motherfuckers at The Hague, at Nuremberg. Shit like that. That shit needs to happen and make some examples. And be like, yeah, you really want to think this ideology is going to save you? Well, guess what? Your fucking 3,000, 4,000 years ago promised to you fucking, like 1,000-year plus fucking Israeli Reich ain't going to come back with fucking consequences to bite you in the ass. If it happened to the Nazis, if it happened with Pinochet, if it happened, with Batista, if it happened with all these fucking psychotic fascists, that have been propped up by the United States too over all these years and shit and all these generations. Even the Nazis were too. You think, American corporations, Henry Ford, GM and all these other companies, Coca-Cola even, they were lockstep with them too because it made them money up until, it became a financial disinterest because of the war, because then suddenly America got involved. That's when the sanctions and all of a sudden these companies broke away from them. But until then, we're helping them build those tanks. We're helping them with their guns and ammo. We were even giving them Browning high power fucking pistols and shit. We were giving them all sorts of shit. Turned away Jews even.
Dogs are barking, I'm coming. This motherfucker you showed me is fucking hilarious. I am subscribing to him.
Ooh, Blackbird?
Yes.
Dude, I know.
Bro, look at this bitch.
Oh, I know. I've seen that one. I know.
Dude,
I know, bro.
Insane, bro. That's
I know.
The
bro.
most important part is don't ever change your oil.
I know, dude. I know, dude. I knew you loved them.
It's probably coming out the way it looks.
I know, I've seen that one, dude.
At least we didn't have any explosions this time.
I know, right? Dude, because I've seen the one there literally was, though. It's fucking insane. Or just, share memes. But, Fanta was made for the Nazis. Coke played both sides after sanctions. Oh, of course they did, yeah. The fantasy goes. Like, Fanta was literally made because the Nazi, equivalent company in Germany for Coca-Cola they couldn't get Coca-Cola and all that. So they had to kind of like rebrand. So they went with Fanta or Fantasy. And that's, because they were able to get citrus and other shit. So they were able to at least still make a soda. So they just had to totally do a different one and hope it stuck. And it did. People loved it in Germany, and they were able to, even after the war, were able to export that around and be like, yeah, this is actually good, because it actually is. I mean, look, hey, say what you want, Fanta is actually pretty good. I mean, I ain't gonna dog on it. I like me some Fanta, and that might work. We got one of those soda machines where you can click Fanta, and then it's every flavor basically. It's like, hey. I make a wild fucking dirty fruit punch ass soda with that shit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Especially when I'm in mood for a Fanta. Fanta, strawberry, pineapple, OMG to slap. Combine them. Mix them up. With a little splash of cherry and some orange. Dude. And if you get one of the soda machines where you can literally click all the other soda options, go to the cream soda with the vanilla option and do a splash of that at the very end. A nice good little splash of that, cream soda vanilla. Because, dude, do it because it actually, you stir it around a little bit, get it all mixed. I swear to God, bro. Slaps. You do a good, I wouldn't say 50-50 because obviously you still want space for a little bit of that orange and that vanilla like I'm talking about. So I would say 30-30, and then the last 15 is a little bit of that, vanilla cream soda, and then the other 15 is just regular orange Fanta. Do that, bro. Slaps, bro. In fact, I need to do that again because I'm working tomorrow anyway for a close. I'm going to do that as my little warm-up drink. I'm like, all right, I'm getting my complimentary drink real quick. We're on a slow period. Grabbing that. I'm doing that again because, dude, just having all those combos and shit with a soda machine like that is just so top tier. Because you can literally just do combos that just need to be made, but, that these companies will never do it. But at least the people of those machines, make it happen. They're at movie theaters. Some places places like Wingstop or some shit will have that, but they're hard to find. But when you do, it opens the world of oh shit, I can do some shit. It's not the same if I get some root beer, Mountain Dew, this and that, whatever. It's not the same. When you just got literally everything, your world's your oyster kind of option and all in one. Those machines are the best because you can make some custom shit that is so banging. I've tried custom shit, from other people too that slaps, and I'm just this red cream, cream soda with a little bit of vanilla with mostly root beer is actually pretty good because it adds a little extra little something. And I'm like, ooh, all right. There's even an option that Logan actually even mentioned to me where someone's like, yo, get raspberry tea, but high C juice with a little bit of tropical punch or something, or a splash of that. And it's yo, it slaps so. I'm like, and I did my own option. I just did regular sweet tea with a little splash of cherry. Dude. Actually unironically slaps. Unironically. I'm just oh fuck, this is good. I'm so I don't know, man. Sometimes when you just have the world is your oyster, when creating little chemistry mixology, because at a certain point you're doing mixology. I will grant when it comes to people doing shit like I'm talking about, you're a mixologist. I like to honestly say I'm a mixologist because there is mixology involved in that. Yeah, the right portions when it comes to different flavors and experimentation, because you don't get them right every time. But maybe you're oh, this is all right, but too much pineapple, or, oh, this is good, but too much of this, or whatever, right? So you got to, the next time, balance it out a little bit. Then realize, oh, this is where it is. This is the components. Here's the portions. This is what it is. That's mixology 101. That's the basics. So it's once you figure out, the proper portions when it comes to these cool little mixed drinks, oh, I'm telling you, man, they will slap every time. God damn it. I want to, like, I'm excited tomorrow because I'm thinking some options now. For sure, I call myself a mixologist too. I mean, think about it. Like, because, like, mixologists, you know, when it comes to someone mixing alcohol and shit like that, right? When it comes to mixed drink, the only difference between what you're doing versus what they're doing is that you don't got a shot or two of, like, you know, a certain vodka or some other shit, right? You know what I mean? That's the main difference. Like, you're still doing some mixology shit, just without the alcohol. I mean, you still got to do the other shit, like the, you know, make sure it's all mixed. But, you know, basics, you know, you got to start somewhere, right? You got to start when it comes to understanding the math of it all before you start getting too physical, right? But once you get the math, then I think it could probably be a lot easier to actually get onto, like, a bar setting, be like, here, hold up. I have a really cool idea of a drink. Give me those 2 sodas. Do a little mix, get some ice, do your fucking portions, get some grenadine, and then boom, do a little bang, boop. You know, do a little strain, put it all in there, get the ice and all that shit, sir. Bro, I bet you that shit, like, it'll start coming weirdly naturally to you, I bet. Because I've done this before, and I've been told I make some pretty decent mixed drinks. The only complaint is that sometimes I make them too sweet. You know, so just because I might, you know, mix, you know, it may not make it as strong as it probably needs to, so it balances more better. But honestly, if that's my only critique, that just means I need to put more alcohol, a little more splash to balance it better, to, you know, counteract the sweet. So I will grant that. But honestly, if that's my own complaint, then I'm just being a little too pussy with the alcohol. So whatever, you know, I'll take that more than anything. So let's go. Well, hell yeah. I like them apples. You had your first smash burger to Logan. He gets to live for now. Nice. I'm pretty high right now. Hell yeah, dude. I dig it. You got a smash burger. You're pretty lit. Nice. I dig it. I don't know if that's a compliment or a critique of what's that. What is the YouTube hieroglyphs trying to infer here? Paul's wrong about the Backrooms movie. Honestly, dude, I didn't even know it was released literally until like a few days before they did their show and he had his take. I don't know nothing about it. I guess Paul, like, you know, doing a little bit of a spoiler because I did see that, but I don't know. I'm not really in a position to go in the movie theaters to go watch shit right now, but I don't know. There is a part of the hair up my ass where I am thinking about it, but I'm just like, nah. Not right now. It's not necessarily the best move. We need a little back. Dude, it's both of our domiciles. Like, he could pop in whenever he wants. Like, I'm not stopping him. He's also watching The Boys. I think he's trying to finish that up, so. He just every so often comes in here because he hears shit. It'd be like me saying, yeah, I watched Sopranos and shit. By the way, I watched it while I was drunk. Yeah, that would. It kind of is a little bit, I will say. I can afford to drive in once a month, but on cheap nights. Oh, you got a drive-in theater? Man, I wish we still had some of that around here nearby. That'd be so cool. Can you make a poop right now? No, but I do need to take a piss actually find out. So I will be right back for that. But hey, with all that being said, I'm doing a little plug. Cash that down below if anyone wants to send a little love and a little tip and all that fun shit. Gotta like, subscribe, all that fun shit. You know what I mean? Share it around low so your friends, can pop in, troll, do whatever the fuck. I don't know. whatever y'all want to do. It's not obligatory, but it is nice to encourage. Oh my god, it's not so wait, it's going to go off like that. She slides so eloquently on the floor. It's so funny. Oh, you grabbed your bone. You want to try to get this bone back? Take that bone. Good girl. Good girl. Chop, chop. Little bang, bang, eat your bone. The Boys is goated. I heard the last season sucks though, but I haven't seen any of it yet. I'm gonna wait until he's done with it and then watch it myself. Eventually. I got a few other things I'm trying to like catch up on. There's the Vinland Saga, which at least I want to try to catch up enough. I'm only like halfway through the first season. I want to at least try to get up to the second season and wrap that up and then take a break for a bit. Watch some other shit. Because also, my friend's been talking about The Expanse too. There's that. Trying to catch up on Fallout. Because the start of that. It's like, motherfucker, it's like, I got all these things I need to catch up on, and I know this is barely even scratching the surface. Rose, I know you've been wanting me to get on some shit, and in fact, honestly, you might need to remind me with some of them, not even gonna lie. Fuck. And there's like shit that I've been catching up on, which luckily, places like on YouTube and stuff like that, it's not that hard to find because YouTube has like the free movie options if you have YouTube Premium. So I've been catching up on some older movies. I just caught up on The Truman Show a little bit. I haven't watched the last like 45-ish minutes of it, so I need to finish up on that a little bit. But seeing it's Mad World, Airplane 1 and 2, Dead Snow. At least Dead Snow 2 is somewhere else. I was able to watch it. I think Pluto TV or Tubi or something. Both really great movies. So I just been like kind of catching up, bit by bit. But I'm just like, shit. I need to like seriously like write down like a media like little notebook thing where I just make a fucking list of shit I just know I haven't seen yet or haven't seen in fucking like eons, basically. Write it all down in no particular order, and then as I go through all that shit, I just cross them out. Like, and I just need something like that because there's too much. There's too much shit. And maybe not necessarily cross out, but like highlight You know, because obviously, you know, I can at least keep it as a record to be like, oh, this, you know, that movie, I haven't seen that in a while, and watch it again, you know, so I can do that at least. And if that's the case, I probably should at least like include the ones I have seen recently too, like Falling Down, It's Mad World, Airplane, One and Two, yeah, like shit like that. Spaceballs, even Fallout, Rooster Fighter, Vinland Saga, at least a little bit of it for right now. What else? Oh, I need to finish the Bad Batch. I haven't finished that yet. Um, I've seen all like pretty much the Star Wars shows for the most part. Besides that, I guess Star Wars Rebels because they're. I just weirdly enough have never been the biggest fan of like the animation style of it specifically. It's a little too. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's not. I feel like it's like a weird detachment from like the Clone Wars style animation style. And it's trying to be its own thing, but still trying to be that. I don't know. For me, I never thought it really worked. I'm used to it now. I don't really care anymore, but and actually, I think it really is a show I need to like check out because there really is like some genuine like dark moments and like some real like lore shit that happens. I'm like, all right, I kind of need to just watch it just for that, honestly. So, what else? Um, Honestly, I don't even know. Like, there's too much. Like I said, I'm just scratching the surface right now. I'm just literally thinking, like, fuck, there's so damn much. And honestly, it hasn't been like a long time. It hasn't been like recently, but it's been about like a year since I've watched They Live, and weirdly, it's still on YouTube. So I'm like, I'm thinking like I might watch that again, even though it's a little recent memory of mine. But it's like it's such a fucking good movie, and YouTube at least keeps the full version of it. Like they don't censor nothing or anything. I'm just like, thank you. I'm like, all right, good. You actually don't. Watch those is a good idea. Ever seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? Such a beautiful and fun movie. I have not honestly. Like for free with ads. Well, if you got YouTube Premium, and you like check out like the free movie list that they have, it's on there. I mean, I don't know about it being like on YouTube or if somebody uploaded it, but maybe. I just know the first result when I look it up is like the YouTube one that they have for people that succumb to YouTube Premium. I'm one of those guys, so. And honestly, I have a good reason though. Fuck the ads, and also I could turn my phone screen off and listen to like a podcast or have a playlist of music or whatever the fuck. And I don't have to deal with ads, and two, I just can have it off and have it in my pocket and not worry about a damn thing. Honestly, the perks just on that alone to me are worth it. I really don't care, dude. There was like literally one day where I had to like update my like card and it didn't process yet, so I was off of YouTube Premium for like a day or two. That was agonizing. Where everything had a fucking ad. It was honestly ads. It literally made me mad. I was like, I actually am angry. I was constantly mad because I was like, this is fucking pissing me off. And once I was finally able to like readdress all that bullshit, I was like, inner peace, inner peace. Free movies with ads. I'm sure they do, and I'm sure honestly, and probably it's the same options that I got, but I just don't got ads. I just can't afford it yet. Well, I don't know. I guess because I was able to, make enough money to where I was able to afford it. Because honestly, like, it was one of the only monthly expenditures besides the phone bill and then the Patreon subscription, which is only like I think like $7 a month for the podcast Deep Craft Friday that I watch. So outside of all that, it really just wasn't, like that much. So I was able to at least, make it work. So, because honestly, I really just can't do it. Like I'm so autistic about it. I guess honestly, unironically, like I'm just like, no, my stimuli has been disrupted. This angers me. I must, I need the stimuli to continue. That's why I like the background music. Like, if it's just just this talk and shit, like, it would kind of annoy me because of the silent air. I need some stimuli. Like, that's why, this is another reason, too, because without YouTube Premium, I couldn't do this. I'm playing my YouTube background playlist off of this motherfucker on the same phone I'm streaming from. Like, I couldn't do that without YouTube Premium. That's another reason why I do it. Because of that background play. It works, while streaming. It's fucking great because I could just do this shit. It's beautiful, dude. I love it. Say you're sorry. I won't accept your surrender. Racist, just question. No. Why would I? Why would I be that way when I look all of humanity as equals and I wish, for humanity to maximize their opportunities of who they are? Exemplify and maximize your identity for who you are and be proud of it. How about that? I feel like the Grinch free character art. All the ads. I know, for real, though. Like, they do it purposely, though. And you notice how they make the ads louder? Like, that's a reason, too. They want to make sure that you hear that shit, even if you're trying to make it quiet. Oh, not just you, but even if you're, like, roommate sleeping or something. Yeah, you gotta hear it, too. It's bullshit. That's why capitalism is so fucking toxic and fucked, dude. Like, it needs to fucking change this shit so bad. Because, money matters more than just basic health and just basic things like that, you know what I mean? You look like a shoplift green eye shadow. Adultery. Why would I shoplift adultery? What the fuck? What? Yeah, I'll be right back. Gonna grab the whole thing. Y'all stay here. Oh my god, Dean, you're right there. Fuck money, we need to trade again. I don't really think we're going to be able to have a society like that anymore. I mean, I think we could do that to a degree. Yeah, maybe incorporate some of our economy like that again, but I don't know if that's going to be able to be a permanent solution anymore. We need some level of like a, financial / like credit monetary system, but it can't be on the inherent of capitalistic profit motives. It needs to be on a sense of like, hey, yeah, you pitch in more to society, so you get a little bit more like cracks and stuff, or so to speak, in the sense of like being able to afford more and this and that. But everyone has a guaranteed right of basic equal opportunity, regardless. And everyone having the basic right to a job and basic right to affordability of their home and their housing and maybe even owning it too, despite. I mean, honestly, there's going to be a point in our society, not necessarily in our lifetimes, but in the near future, where we don't really need all of humanity or even really all of humanity to be working anymore. We could have that point in our society. So, I mean, I don't necessarily even think that like shit like that is even a bad thing. Like, so maybe we should generally start thinking more like that. But to do so, we need to at least have a foundation of a society, not just nationally, but even globally to some degree, to be able to say, hey, we all deserve this basic international human right of housing, of food, of water, and basic comfortability of equal opportunity. And yeah, not every nation is going to agree with it, but fuck, we get a start on it. Because I just pre-emphasized earlier, it's not going to happen in our fucking lifetimes. But maybe we could start that off. Like, actually make like an official fucking thing and start getting it going a little bit. Because hey, wouldn't that, because like, wouldn't you want to see humanity looking better in the future? Like, because I mean, to me, that seems like a good start. That's bad missing about things just on purpose. It's simple sometimes. Oh yeah, you ever done something where it's one of those 10-minute ads pop up and you're busy so you can't skip it? Yeah, I've had those sometimes. I just either will take an earbud out or just like get my phone and just shut it off or whatever. Like I just be like, I'm done with it. But it just kind of depends. At this point, I think I have seen something that requires both fans, like making a latte. Yeah. It's an adjustable minimum wage based on the company's sole profits. My mom and pop should be allowed to pay, so mom should be percentage 20. I mean, I guess I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't really agree with that either. I mean, I'll say this. I actually do, on the virtue of what you just said, an institute to adjustable minimum wage based on companies' profits. I mean, I'm not entirely against that, but wouldn't we be able to just tie that to worker productivity? Because by the byproduct of worker productivity would be a company's profits. So why not just have the total federal minimum wage, be tied to the average of worker productivity to companies, regardless if they're mom pops or otherwise, or anything else in between, tie it to that. Because hey, a part of a free market is that like sometimes companies can't afford this and that. Well, and that includes paying workers. Well, if you really can't, then make some different cuts and this and that. Like, capitalism is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, I do agree with the idea that mom and pop businesses should be more uplifted, not these big international and multi-billion-dollar corporations. It's getting subsidized. Multi-billion-dollar corporations. Not the mom and pop shop that's down the street. Walmart's killing them. The data center that's being built up off of their fucking property that they got sold off of, from that shit, they're winning. They're being subsidized. Lions and MAGA rule in the chat. It's only instituted when I make the order. It's only there when I enact the order. I have no real inherent problem with it, but you want to give some, gotta take some too, right? Most of them never can. Plus, I'm just anti-fascist and anti-MAGA fundamentally, so I really got no patience for that type of shit. So, might as well make it an official order, not necessarily a rule. But once it's enacted, it's extreme prejudice, regardless. Walmart was telling its boys exactly how to get EBT and welfare when I heard at one point in time. That means they're literally unethically subsidizing by business systems so they can pay less. Exactly. And also, they will, in their training, will tell you how, like, the unions are actually bad for you, by the way. The motherfuckers are telling you how to, like, get collective power of your voice in the workplace to be like, hey, maybe I deserve health care. Maybe I deserve a living wage. Maybe I deserve this or that. And I deserve better working conditions. And I deserve a boss that don't want to fucking grind me down in my back down by the time I'm 35. Maybe I deserve that. Those motherfuckers, when it comes to the union, Yeah, very interesting how they're very against that shit. And they're like, oh, they're going to take your money away and this and that. Yeah, it says the fucking CEO and the fucking corporation that's literally doing that to me right now, not paying me a fair fucking wage and giving me good fucking working conditions and decent benefits. Where's my health care? Where's my dental care? Where's my time off when I need it? Where's my sick pay? I don't get some guaranteed shit because, fucking life happens? Oh, I don't, huh? I'm just that expendable to you, huh? Hence why the union's there, to have solidarity, to make sure that we're not seen as expendable. We're fucking human beings. Yeah, we got a life and we deserve to have a little bit of an extra pay and a little live. And even then, that shit's getting harder to, attain because of how fucking, the rent is. And when it comes to gas and all this other shit with groceries. Because the economy's just that fucked. But either way, it's better to have a little extra leg up with the union than not. Is this a comedy live streaming channel? If anything I'm saying is, quote, common to you, then you're, I don't know. Call whatever you want. It's just pro-worker shit. People feeling frustrated because of the fucking plight of the working class right now. What? That's some commie shit? There's liberals and even right-wingers and plenty of other people that fucking say this shit. Oh, but it's commie though, huh? How sheltered of you to fucking think that, bitch. My laugh has to... Yeah, be like Dirty Dan over here. Yeah, be like this motherfucker over here. Get that reference, ruler one. You're paying it, Larry. Dirty Dan. I don't know. Goofball. That's all you have to say out of all of what I was just going off of. Wow. For goofball, little kiddo. Have 300 seconds in the corner. Until you can have an adult conversation. Remember comments, goofball. Your name is Mike Cunt, okay? Like, your name's a Ligma joke in itself. Why do I deserve to be handed everything? I never said that. Curious how you think that's what I said. Yeah, I deserve the Lamborghini. I deserve a yacht. I deserve, to have a multi-million-dollar home. Yeah, I just deserve everything to be handed to me, and I don't have to do nothing. Like, yeah, I just sit here. Because that's totally what I implied. Dense as fuck. Like, that's totally what I'm implying, bro. Keep reading. I read the channel activity off of you, and I read every comment. I read all of it. Workers deserve to earn a wage, not a fair wage. They deserve to earn a living wage, which fundamentally is a fair wage. Maybe you just love sucking up to the, core parasite that wants to just work you to the bone and not, grant your basic autonomy as a fucking human being and actually respect yourself, but I do. And I want that for everybody. They deserve the right to earn a livable wage. Interesting how you said that now. So what? So do you agree with me or not? Because that's what exactly I'm saying. Goofball. I literally said everyone deserves to have a basic standard of minimum wage that's tied to worker productivity when it comes to that wage. I've literally said that. Think you should earn it? Oh my god. Then evidently you're not hearing a damn thing I'm saying. Because everyone deserves the basic opportunity, of, equality of outcome to be able to have the idea of like, hey, I want my outcome and I want to, have that opportunity. That is equal to you. That includes being able, if you get a job, having that living wage, having the, right to have a fucking roof over your head, the right to food, to water, because those are basic necessities. Literally, we all need that to live and to function. And also a right to healthcare, because, we get sick sometimes. Sometimes, we have like a pre-existing condition we don't know about and, it impacts us later in life. all sorts of fucking different factors. We, at least with that main shit, we deserve that as a basic right. Because everything else, especially when it comes to like, oh, I want to earn a little bit more of my pay, or I want to earn a little bit more when it comes to my basic conditions in life. Because let's say you're not working, you still deserve at least a basic income to at least live comfortably enough. Doesn't mean you get like a multi-room apartment or something, but you get like a studio or whatever, but that's okay. You still at least deserve to live at least comfortable enough to where at least you're still all right. But if you want to get more shit, like you want to earn the cool, like, you know, gaming, you know, system, or like the new PlayStation that might come out soon or whatever the fuck, you might have to earn it. Which, hey, guess what? That's fine. That's a part of that opportunity of outcome. It's like, it's there for you, but you got to take it. You got to make those jumps. If you don't, hey, you can still live, you know, somewhat comfortably, but you're not going to be living pretty, liberally like others might. But that's all right. I just don't want to see people on the street fucking, you know, dying or whatever the fuck just because, like, we just want to say, fuck it, earn it. Everyone deserves some basic standard of comfortable living. But at the end of the day, if you want more, you want the cool gaming system, you want the new TV, you want the extra shit, yeah, there ain't no problem with earning it. Even getting a part-time job for like fucking 15 or 20 hours. I don't care. Like, that's fine. But there needs to be some basic shit like that, you know, because we're fucking human beings. It's the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Which also, maybe y'all should probably look into what that means. Because that's something that, you know, is actually kind of an important part of my philosophy, and I think is agreeable. The very foundation of Maslow's hierarchy of needs is food, water, shelter. And then from there, it's, you know, other amenities like, you know, personal hobbies and shit like that, and be your core family and friends. And then from there, it's like third spaces, you know, like, you know, having extra friendships and third spaces and like maybe conventions and shit. And then, you know, then there's like on the top of it, the full actualization of being able to, like, you know, be kind of like a leader almost, you know, in the sense of being able to, like, you know, be a part of the cliques, but also have your foundation and all this other shit. How the fuck is a living wage / minimum wage communist? Because they're fucking Republican Fox News bottom feeding drillers. They look at the trough of Fox News and they're like, like a little piggy, and just gobble it up. I mean, that's basically it. Because what I'm talking about isn't even close to communism. It's left. It's left as shit. I will say that. You know what? Honestly, it's FDR leftism. Like, FDR was saying the same exact shit. Like, the new Bill of Rights he was proposing included a right to housing and a right to work and a right to a job and a right to a fucking, you know, food and water. Like, basic shit that should have been taken for granted. And that was back in the fucking 40s. And that motherfucker had a plethora of fucking health issues and shit, and was still, you know, one of the baddest, fucking, most powerful, strongest leaders we had as a fucking president. And yeah, flaws and all too. Yeah, plenty of fucking problems, which I think are very fucking unfortunate, but yet, nonetheless, they're there. I don't think, you know, takes away from the good he did. Why were Cuban cigars legal? Because of U.S. sanctions and embargoes, you know, against Cuba because, oh, they're communists, oh no, Fidel Castro, ah. So we gotta, like, you know, fuck that shit off, you know, and any of their products, and fuck that country and that government and their state and their people because of it. What? Just open the door, what?
Did you forget to do the passport thing?
No, I didn't.
You did it?
Yeah, I did earlier, yeah.
Okay, good. All right, just making sure.
No, did they hit you up or something?
Yeah. Do you need that jar? I can throw it in there.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, I can throw
Yeah,
it
if
in.
you want to take that one, I guess.
All right, good. I'm almost done.
That's pretty much, I guess, the only thing. Yeah. Because at this point, it can't even have cigars, then how do you think you're going to lift into basic commerce? All they need to do is comply with what? Comply with Marco Rubio's, like, grand plan of just taking over Cuba or something, bro, or whatever the fuck. Like, what? What does that mean? Like, comply with what? for giving and eschewing their sovereignty as a nation. We've been embargoing them since the fucking Cuban Missile Crisis, my guy, and since Fidel Castro has been in power. And he's dead. He died in 2016, bro. Like, dude, why are we still doing this shit? For over a decade, my man. Cuba is not a threat. There's no reason for us to be doing what we are doing to Cuba and doing this weird grand scheme under Marco Rubio's agenda, by the way, to fucking do a regime change of Cuba and invade them because fucking, I don't know, like, reasons. Let's try to, like, put a modern version of Batista in power. Because that's totally a great idea. Mike's not very smart. Well, of course. His name is literally a Ligma joke. My cunt. I never took this motherfucker seriously. Clearly, very low IQ stream. Says a very low IQ dumb fuck with no profile pic with a Ligma joke. My cunt in your fucking name. Why am I entertaining you anymore? Rosa, you know what to do. Take the sniper shot. Or the 66. Ta-ta. Yeah, I'll do this while I'm, saw a little alerts where it's like, you must charge your shit. And I want to make sure it's charged. So I'm not done yet. Oh, God. Take sprinkles. The struggle of bouncing this bitch. Fuck it. It slid into place. We don't like cow around these parts. Man, you had to take a good dial on there and be like, we don't like your cow. I like it. I like that, Holmes. You took your time with your prey. Sometimes you just got to do that, man. You got to take time with your prey sometimes. Brothers is talking about how bad communism, but criticized for smoking a herb. Is he for freedom or not? He's a Republican, conservative, bro. Like, and a MAGA fascist. Like, they don't care about freedom. They just want their worldview being, the only acceptable nature. It doesn't matter, like, what it is. It's freedom for thee, but not for me. Free speech for me, but not for thee. Which, by the way, Free Speech for Me, but Not for Thee is a really good book that y'all should read. It kind of helps tap into the mindset of some of these motherfuckers because honestly, like, a lot of them just are not going to change from this. And that's why I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm pro-democracy and all that, but like, it needs caveats. It needs an asterisk. Because there are just motherfuckers out here that just honestly are just incapable of having a brain to vote. You know what I mean? I'm not even joking. That's just the truth. I don't trust these motherfuckers, to just like have the best interests at heart of the nation or their county or the city or the state, local politics, national, internationally. I don't trust these motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm done. It's over with that bullshit. I'm fucking over it. We unironically need like proper fucking intelligent people like a part of this shit. Maybe, part of like registering to vote includes like a basic neurological like intelligence test. Do you think that like anyone who's brown and Mexican needs to be deported? Oh yeah, I definitely do. Well, guess what? No voting right for you, bitch. Freak. Yeah, let's just like fuck any brown person that might be Mexican because we suspect and we want to, be fear-mongering the idea that they're like some illegal or some shit. Like, fuck out of here. Why do you got influence in politics? Because they're an electoral college, which, by the way, needs to be abolished because these motherfuckers have been gaining so much control and been able to, like, have rule over us for so fucking long because of this bullshit of our broken-ass system. It's like, maybe that needs to be abolished. And frankly, like I said, the whole fucking thing needs a fucking factory reset. Switzerland's kind of got it right a little bit, I will admit. We kind of need like multiple different leaders that are specialized, in different factors, where we have like one big head that's like the foreign, like international, like I represent the country of state, But we have like other main leaders that are elected and shit that are specialized in like, yeah, I'm like the president of economics and blah blah blah, or I'm like the president of like agriculture and this, like maybe that might not be a bad idea with a parliamentary system on top of that. Like, different prime ministers for different shit. Then you got the main head prime minister, the main like chancellor minister, whatever the fuck. That's like, yeah, I'm pretty much at a state that's there for like international diplomatic and other geopolitical affairs. Like, and maybe that might be a good idea. Because, hey, if other countries like Switzerland shit, have that shit and it works out pretty well, then what the fuck? Maybe we should adopt it a little bit in our own little American flair. But fuck it. Maybe it might not be a bad idea. With the caveat to make sure that, certain dumb troglodytes, don't have the ability to fuck it up. At least for the time being. Because I really got no forgiveness or patience anymore when it comes to this shit. I'll entertain them and play around with them enough just because I think they're fucking little apes that I like to look at the zoo with and shit, but whatever. That's all I treat them as at best. At worst, whew. I can't say. I won't say that much because it's like it really is on the virtue of like, man, if they want to egg on this whole like, I just want to kill some commies and blah blah. It's like, try it, motherfucker. You don't think that like people on the left, are like pro Second Amendment motherfuckers? I don't want it, but man, come on. Like, if you're gonna be like the fucking Holland monkey motherfuckers that you are, then be the fucking chimpanzee and fucking do it or something. Fucking little wannabe, little bitch ass howler monkey motherfuckers. Because that's all they are. They got no courage. They did for a bit. They had their moments. I remember 2020. I remember 2016 for, 2019 shit. I remember those days. I remember the eras. They had a lot more spunk back then. Now they're a bunch of bitches. They're a bunch of pussies. They're a bunch of fucking, dare I say, as a faggot myself, a bunch of faggots. Bunch of fucking cowards. They literally got no problem calling me that shit. I've been called that at these protests before. I just called it right back. Oh, I'm the faggot? Well, what about you? You evidently want to suck my dick, you little fat queer bitch ass. Little MAGA Nazi fuck bitch. You're like, oh, well, now you're being, homophobic or whatever. It's like, you said it first, you dumbass. Game recognized game, bitch. It's like the fuck you going off about, you dumb fuck. Nicaragua. What a perfect song for that rant. So Edge, yeah, was like, drunk drivers, now it's your time to shine. And one of those replies said, you clearly aren't happy about being gay. You'd be much happier if you were straight. Oh my god. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't see the other comment. I got the funniest reply on Threads post I made. So one of these two homophobes in Canada were painted over a rainbow crosswalk, and I quoted post showing. Okay, I get it. All right, I see what you're saying. Oh my god. Hey, you know what? We need edge. Dude, Woke 2.0 comes with a little edge. And I'm here for it. I'm a part of Woke 2.0. Because guess what? It's dark woke. We got no problems with a little edge here and there. Dude, for real, dude. Because honestly, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, as a queer person, I really generally don't got necessarily that big of a deal with someone calling me a faggot necessarily. I don't even really have that big of a deal with the word itself. I've been saying it a lot, honestly, on the stream. Probably more so than usual, but whatever. But, like, I mean, because I am. I mean, look, I do like, some of that dick or some of that twink, booty. Hey, I am. I'm a dirty little degenerate. Whatever. And a furry one at that, too. You know, I like my little pets. You know, I like my little puppies and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? But anyway, but it's like, you know, like I said, though, game recognized game. Like, I don't really get that insulted over it. I just get insulted more so, and I'm like, all right, it's a little bit of fine words when it's like a MAGA Nazi fuck. I'm like, I know what you are, but it's like, come on now, you really want to go there with me right now? You're not doing it for the fun, for the game or whatever. You're just doing it because you just want to be a bigoted little bitch, because that's all you are. What the fuck is he murmuring over there? He's just literally, I don't really know. I feel seen. Well, hey, that's why, you know, I'm a dark wokie myself, man. It is coming back, bro, and harder than ever. And I'm just like, let's go. That's just me, bro. I pat my chest, Vito. Don't. Even Vito agrees, I guess. He's all like, yeah, that's right. Dark woke. What's up, Vito? Come here, buddy. Up, Vito. Up, up, up. Whoa. Dark woke energy of the Vito. He's like, oh, shit. I do need to be kind of careful with him because he's an anxious boy. He gets anxious, you know, goes crazy pretty quick. He loves this, though. He loves all the scritches. Oh shit! I activated the Vito. Oh my god. Oh shit! Ugh. Ugh. Oh. You can't out wrestle me, boy. You can't out wrestle me. I got my thumbs. You can't out wrestle me, boy. Oh. The man posts Super Creeper where they share little definition with the DMs and I get pro question over dark humor. It's true to say you're trying to be somebody to them. Yeah. How'd you compress Valley? Yeah. You can't be too mean to them. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah. I don't think I'll get the ball. Dude, Vito, all your fur, bro. And I've been brushing you and shedding you away from all that floof. And you've been more shinier and softer than ever. But even then, you still got all the floof. You perma shed boy. You're literally a husky, man. You literally just need like a 10, 15 plus minute session of just all the brush. Oh, you big boy. Look at all that. Yeah, submit. Submit. Look at all that belly. Oh my god. Hold up. We gotta show belly. Boy. Belly. Belly. Big old boy. Vito. Get it, boy. Get it, boy. Get that. Get the bone, Vito. Get the bone. Get the bone. Get that bone, Vito. Big boy, get the bone. It's right there. Chaz just appropriated. Wow. Meh, I don't care. Wow. Wow, Vito. Dumb. I have to use my sister's dog voice when I talk to my dog. At least the dog voice is deep. I got about 2 octaves up. It's a little bit of a both. It's kind of all over the place. It depends on the mood. Jazzy, get him. Get him, Jazzy. Jazzy. Don't get the bone. Oh my god. She just went for the bone. She's like, I want bone. It's my bone, thank you. Oh, chunk. Yeah, I called you chunk because you are chunk. Oh my god. You really are just straight chunk. You're like cradling that bone like your life depends on it. Oh my god. Jazzy, bring bone. Come here. Jazz, bring it. Come here, girl. Bring it. Bring it. Oh, she got it. Oh, good girl. Come here, girl. Jazzy up. Wow. She's like, give it back. You fuck. Get it. Really? You just paw? It's right in your face. Get it. I'm not teasing you or nothing. Just grab it. Show me big bites. Show me butt bites. Show me butt bites. Give me those big bites. Good Jazzy. Hunt, Jazzy. Get it, Jazzy. Get it, Jazzy. Get Jazzy. Come on, Jazzy. Show me those teeths. Give me teeths. Show me teeth. Show me big bites. Show me big bites. Show me big bites. Vito's coming in here to steal your vibe and aura. He's about to aura on you, bro. Like, come on. Come on, Jazzy. There you go. She's propping it up on me. Aww. Oh, Vito's all jelly. I got nothing for you. There's nothing for you. Good for the little boy. Get Jazzy. Chunk down. Bite down. Get Jazzy. Jazzy. Kill it, Jazzy. Kill it. Kill it, Jazzy. Good girl, Jazzy. Hunt. Kill it. Slaughter it. Rip its flesh off its bones. Chew that bone. Get that bone. She's like, I don't want the attention. This is mine. Fuck you. No one else can see me destroy this. What a goofy little girl. Or a dog can make you act like that in front of people. It's earned for unconditional loyalty. Well, it's funny. She ain't my dog. I'm Unk. My boy's hanging out with my brother for a little bit right now. But he's the second litter of the same parents of these boys and girls over here. These little beans. They're the first litter, and my dog comes from the second litter. Hold on. I want to see if I might have a here. Actually, I do. I don't even need to look it up on my phone. I got one right here. Look, my boy. Look at that thing. Look at that little sweet bang. He has permanent flop ears. That's just how he is, because he just sweep bang. And he's just such a he just is a melting your soul in your heart and all that. Like, he's just a bang. He's just the sweetest of things. That's also kind of where the Bean nickname came from, because I started calling him a little Bean. I don't even know why. I don't even know where it came from or anything. I just started calling them Beans. Nah, that's what they are. Little Zuzu's a Gabanza bean. He's a pinto bean, because he's kind of a little crazy like a pinto. And then Jazzy's a little coffee bean. A little roasted, blackened coffee bean. Why did you all perk yourself so much to all that? Jazzy, you coffee bean? Vito, you Gabanzo and the little pinto bean? Zuzu is a Gabanzo? Oh, you're so mad. You want to be the Garbanzo bean, but you're not. You're the pinto bean because of that. Oh, you got get your bone, Vito. Get your bone. Vito. No. Your bone. You almost had it. You let Jesse take it back. Vito. You big boy. You derp. You silly thing. Vito's getting photographed. Well, they are very photogenic. I mean, all of them are. I mean, they really got some photogenicness with them. I'll watch. Vito, hey. Oh, boy. Right there. Oh, see, that's some photogenicness. Oh, you good boy. You boy. Oh, turn around. You're all up in everything, bro. Sit. Paw. Oh, look at that boy. Vito, you you had a moment. There was a moment. I had a half a second of like, oh, that's some photography status, but then he boofed and went crazy, like, oh my god, I love you. Yes, I must have attention. And now, well. You goof. Oh. It's like, get your fucking hand out of the way. Get the bone. Get the bone, Vito. Oh, Jazzy be photogenic now. Jazzy, you, Dude, they're both at once. They are in harmony, man. Like, what the fuck? Oh, what are you trying to do? What are you doing? Oh my god! Oh my! You fuck! You just straight jacked that from her. She didn't even give it. Well, no, she does. She's looking at him like mad, dude. She's pissed. She's like, what the fuck? Look at her. She's mad, bro. She's like, what the fuck, dude? Oh. Okay, that's a clip. We're clipping that. Oh my god, that's just straight a clip. Oh my god. Vito, you're oh my god, I can't even believe you, bro. I can't even fucking believe you. Wow. Oh, she is so mad. Oh, she's so sad. She's like, that was supposed to be mine. Jazzy, come here, girl. Jazzy up. Jazzy, come. Jazzy. I could comfort you as your emotional support human. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you need an emotional support human. What are you doing? Womp. There you go. Yo. Oh my god, he's just toying around with that so hard. It's like, I'm holding this down with my feet. Oh, fucking ear. Oh, I love how her little mole's showing. Just kind of cute little splooch. This little splot. This little splooch on her ear. Oh, so cute. She just loves this. She just loves stuffing her face into things. She loves that. Do not be fooled. This is not live. Yeah, this is 100% is not live. Now, I recorded this 4 days ago, actually. So animals have different personalities, just like people. Some just suck. It doesn't matter if you're taken care of or not. I mean, I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but yeah. And there are just some animals that, yeah, are just a little, they're just assholes. But hey, humans are the same way, man. Sometimes, you know, like, for the most part, we're all pretty good, but you just get some motherfuckers that, yeah, no matter what, they're just assholes. I mean, it's like the whole philosophy, right? Of like, you know, hey, everyone's, you know, it's like assholes. Everyone's got an opinion, right? Well, everyone's got an asshole. Because sometimes that's what we are. We're assholes. It's like Spaceballs, too. How did we recruit this guy? I did, sir. He was my cousin. Who is he? Asshole. Well, I know he is, but what's his name? No, that is his name. Asshole. Major Asshole. That's Lieutenant Asshole? Yes, that's right. First class Lieutenant Major Asshole, yes. It's like, well, shit. How many other assholes do I have on the ship? Everybody just stands up. It's like, huh. Oh, shit, I'm surrounded by assholes. Well, keep firing, assholes! Sometimes it's what it is, man. We're just surrounded by assholes. Selby? Let's just hear about live before this one of Why Bike preach about Jesus while continually saying slurs. Oh my, wait, unironically, what's the name of that channel? I kind of want to. Hold up. What is it? We're. Are you nesting on my shit, Jazzy? Where did I put it? I think you're nesting on it, Jazzy. Is a big butt just like hiding it? Motherfucker, where did that Wi-Fi gonna go? Because I actually want to like look this up. I want to know. All right. What do goofballs do with me? That includes me too. I was nesting on it. I was nesting on an egg this time. Anyway, but what out of curiosity, do you know what the name of it was? I want to see it. Hold on. Maybe if I find my shit. Maybe I can find it. Hold up. Okay. I feel bad even wanting to commentate on that. Alright, we gotta. Alright, this one is a Jewish guy. We got some weird Christians doing shit.
Close your eyes.
Whoa, dude, this guy's mustache is insane, bro. Hold up. Is this the guy? What the fuck?
I like that comment. That's amazing.
Dude, his mustache is like,
That's amazing.
I speak for the trees, for I am the Lorax, bro.
I sleep all day at this point. I need.
The maybe vomit.
We got a bald guy doing this thing.
Yeah.
We got a guy playing music. ASMR chicken chips. Someone really doxing themselves.
Spirit is a fear.
Some old people just streaming because I think they finally figured out how to do a YouTube live for the first time.
It's not to say men don't have
A
mental
white guy
health,
with a
but I'm just
podcast
shocked
with a
that
mic in his face.
that would actually be a thing.
What the hell is happening here? What are you doing, dude? You're shirtless. Who is this? What the fuck is going on here, bro? Who are you, dude? Yo. I kind of like the hair, though. It's kind of cool. He's just sheaving the blunt. Okay, I don't know. I kind of like this guy. Might stick around just a little bit. Why is he shirtless, though? Like, he's actually, like, well, why? Why are you shirtless? What, you're just projecting those fucking, like, nips to the world, bro. What's happening, dude? Someone on a bus. White guy playing music too. What has happened, dude? Honestly, I do like to do this sometimes because there are some wild, weird motherfuckers, I will admit. I'm just like, what is happening? I'm like, what? I'm just like, huh? Because I will admit, I know I'm one of those motherfuckers too. But I'm just like, there are some extra people out there, though. Straight up. Talk to America, Laura, I'm a dick, pussy, and an asshole. Humans are fun, album, mega missions, and contradictions. Well, of course. Because that's kind of what we are. Aren't we? Pineapples and positive vibes. I do like pineapples. They are pretty good. Alright, cool. So, caught up on everything nice. Want to make sure I got everything caught up on there. Oh, what the hell? I did just see that, and then I saw buzz around. What the fuck was that? You bug? Where are you? I'll whoop your ass, bitch. Where are you at? Where is your ass? I saw it buzz over here somewhere. I'll keep it in mind. MAGA, make America gay again. Gotta make America gay again, let me tell ya. You know what? We're in Pride Month now, bitch. Every day is Gay Sunday. It's a fully gay Sunday every day now. I know, see all these bigots just don't understand. With your big old butt, my quick powers, nothing will stop us if your power of slaying at all. You crazy little queen of the hunt. Don't let Jazzy fool you, though. She is a little slaughter bean. She might look cute and adorable and everything and look like a sweet bean, but she is a hunter. Jazzy, her bunny. Look at her. She immediately is like, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it, Unc? She's looking at me like, where the fuck is it, Unc? Is there a bird? Stop teasing me, Unc. She's literally looking at me like that. She's like, what the fuck, man? She's a little hunter. Yeah, but you're just a good huntress. Yes. She's sweet bean. She's just a sweet little bean. Is he shell behind you? Yeah, because I have a light that's over there, so it probably reflects light and shadows. You have sex with animals? No, but you're a fucking weirdo for implying that just because I love my little fluffy little chunk over here. That's my little niece. Because I'm Unc to the sweet little bean. She's my family. What? You know what? I can't, hang out with my fam and be all like you're a sweet bean because she's a little badass crazy bitch. But also a little sweet chunk that'll just go off on you endlessly on the virtue of just claiming you. I was just like, yep, you're my bed. You're my bed now. You just tell your fingers booty. What the fuck are you talking about? What? You must be daydreaming some shit, my guy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we got. A gaslighting freak. We can't even understand basics of reality and understand what the fuck he's even watching and stuff because he wants to be a weirdo about it. And probably projecting his own thoughts and imagination onto us, which implies more about how he thinks about, certain things more than anything else. You Even Jazzy's wandering away, being like, nah, no, fam. I'm uncomfortable with this chatter, bro. Every accusation is a confession. Exactly. Not the first time, too, by the way. And hey, I get it. I'm a furry. Just on that premise alone, that already gets the accusation, but it's just like, that's kind of an interesting projection. At least the furry thing, I can understand it being just a stereotype, so it's not much of a projection there. But if I'm just like, look at this little sweet bane, I'm like, oh, you know, or whatever the fuck. But now it's just like, oh, no, there's something weird there. It's like, what, you never seen a person that owned a dog before? You know, and considers them part of the family because I love them and they're sweet beans and all that. Like, you never seen that before? What a sad and unfortunate sheltered life that you must have lived, where you couldn't even have a pet to just be like, oh, you're the one I love you. Yeah, do that with. Shame. Now lick your finger. How about that? There you go. The silence is annoying. There we go. Perfecto. Here's the call. Oh, hello, Vita boy. Look at you. You sweet baby. You happy with that bone by you? You happy with that bone? Do you like your bone? Get that bone. Show that bone off. Get your bone. Not the Jazzy. You are sneaking out like a little slug out of your cave from the bone, you goof. I was telling Vito that. What's wrong with you? Vito walked away from it. Oh, I don't care who gets the damn bone. Jazzy, get the bone. Get the bone, chunk. Well, he don't care now. Just go grab it. Don't look at me. Get it. Oops. Just bring it to her. Lazy little shit. I'm just gonna be very lazy about getting this bone. I kind of like my cave. I don't want to leave it. Silly little girl. Marvel, DC. I mean, honestly, I'm not like a big superhero guy, so really, technically, neither. But I suppose, I guess Marvel. I mean, but not neither. Honestly, I'm just gonna be blunt, bro. Neither. Favorite porn star go? Your mama. I don't know, bro. None. I don't. I don't. Not that I don't like watching it, but I don't have one because I don't really care about that deep. I goon, but I don't care about, like, you know, be like, oh, I gotta just watch this one person though. Like, I gotta like keep tabs though, bro. I mean, like, I follow a few like little like groups where it's like, yeah, here's like a cool person that does some fuck or something. I'm like, nice or whatever. Like, I might like it, and then I'm like, all right, move on. That's it. Like, I'm in like, you know, broader like Telegram chats or whatever that have shit like that. And that's about it. You know, I don't really focus on who it is or not. I'm just like, that's nice. All right, check that out. Keep it in the archive a little bit. Keep that in mind. Oh, that one. Oh, all right. That one. All right. You know, now it's like kind of peruse, you know. Just saying. But that don't mean I like focus on like one or the other. I don't give a fuck. I just like to have like, you know, certain little like Telegram chats just for certain kinks. So I keep that in mind if I'm feeling the kink. You know what I mean? If not, yeah, just hit the hub, whatever the fuck. Who cares? You know, gotta do what you gotta do. You know, she's good, but not the best. Damn. All right. We'll talk about Maul like that. Honestly, best policy. It is. So can't even. Yeah. Can't even really fret on that. You know. I didn't. I didn't even really do a good your mama joke. I was just like, yeah, you're just your mama. Like, it's literally the most basic bitch version of it, but you just went with it. It weirdly made it better. You saved the your mama joke to actually make it kind of a little bit more better. Honestly, I like that. I like that. I respect you. I like this. I support family business. You know, I like to say, keep it with the family. Families stick together. And it's good comedy. Well, hey, you gotta have a little bit of seriousness, comedy, philosophy, side bullshit. Yeah, you gotta have it all. I try to, give it all too a little bit. And honestly, this stream too has been a little bit of a roller coaster. I'll admit, it's been like a Six Flags over, like fucking like roller coaster where it's like you're going like 200 feet up and you're like little loop. You're like, oh shit! Now you're going like going up a little bit, and then you have like up, and then you sit for a minute. You're chilling there, and then you're like, and then it's like. This basically is just kind of what's been going on a little bit tonight. I will admit. The comedy graces the nuts of insecurity. It does. Let's get some meal slam. I will say, I'm not thinking of an outro yet, but I am thinking a little bit of food, I will admit. I've heard our homeboy was about to whip up a little something, but I don't think he did. But I know some stuff I can easily whip up. Got a few different things in mind, actually. But I'm not like quite there yet, though. I did have a little something to eat before I started this, so I might. But I know that my my digestive gut tract has expunged the food in the gut, right in the stomach, and it's empty and ready to go. I feel that much. But it's not feeling the we must feast thing quite yet. Much love either way. Well, I've been going on for a nice fat minute, but hey, ain't gonna necessarily stop anytime soon. I'll stop when I feel like it. I never honestly want to try and mention an outro thing sometimes, just because, like, usually when I do, it's like suddenly everyone's like, all right, bye, because they think it's going to happen like the next minute or two, and I'm like, no, it's going to happen like the next, like, 15. I'm just mentioning it because I'm like, all right, I'm prepping it for myself, basically. It'll happen when it does. I'll just put it that way. Do you get me pies in America? Yeah, like shepherd's pies and, like, pot pies and stuff. Yeah. Got like variations of different type of meat pies and shit. Are you speaking English? No, not at all. I'm speaking Mongolian actually right now. I mixture of Mongolian and French. Never mind, I'm high. Well, I know. I figured or something. I have no idea. I'm just fucking with you. I have to do a little trolling. Yeah, I reckon redneckese. Redneckanese, dude. That's what I'm speaking. Redneckanese. That's what's happening. You know what? Hold up. I'm gonna be right back for a second, but y'all won't regret it. Give me a sec. Beans. Oh, goodness. Whoop. The Big Mac. Poor Americans are missing out. I don't think we're really missing out as much as you probably think we are. I'm saving that though, by the way. I'm not hitting that yet. And definitely ain't no Big Mac I'm grabbing. Or McChicken or Big Mac? Oh, dude, I'm a chicken guy, honestly. I see what's going on here. I mean, Big Mac got more calorie and more sustenance, but I'm a chicken guy. Got more protein and other stuff happening there. You know, fuck, I don't know, dude. We're fat Americans. We don't need double meat. That's why, dude, I'm a chicken man. I work at a chicken spot, bro. Like, I'm just going to say, man, like, chicken Sammys are the way to go. Get a little pickle, get a little honey mustard, and a good, like, you know, like, flavor on, like, a good little, like, you know, chicken, whatever the fuck. Or plain, don't matter. And then just, like, a little lettuce. Oh. Dude, a chicken sandwich is honestly, for me, the way to go, bro. No dog on the burger, by the way. I love me a good fucking burger. But if I'm just having something quick on the go, that's, you know, good and hearty, chicken sandwich, man. Nice fried chicken sammy, some pickle, honey mustard, some lettuce. Simple. Just keep it simple, stupid, and just boom. And with my workplace, you can make the chicken sandwich any flavor you want, like from like Louisiana style, hot honey rub, you know, buffalo style, whatever the fuck you want, basically. Or, you know, you don't need a toss, you can have it plain. Honestly, oh my god. I have a go-to. Is that Louisiana style, like rub and shit with the Cajun seasoning on top and everything? That's my go-to because, oh my god, it's fucking flavorful of everything, dude. It's so delicious. That's just the way I do it now. That's my go-to. Okay, now I'm starting to get more hungry. This is not good. You don't need that. Bad chicken sandwich. I want Popeyes. I actually haven't had Popeyes before. There is one, like, not that far away from me. But, weirdly enough, man, I don't know what it is, but every time I walk by that spot, I don't know what it is, but the smell of, like, I could tell it's, like, their fryer oil and shit. I don't know why, but it has a weird smell to me when I walk by it. I'm like, I don't know. It just smells off, and I don't like it. I still wanted, honestly, to say fucking and go in there and try it, but I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the oil they use. I don't know. Like, maybe it has to be something like that. Maybe it's just a particular oil that they use, I guess. Because, like, it's just always had this odd smell. Maybe. They probably, well, in a weird way, they probably have changed the oil, but they haven't cleaned out the actual fires themselves. So there's still gunk and bullshit in the fires. So that might be it. Like, they change the oil, but not the actual fires themselves, so the oil gets bad way quicker, and it just leaves this weird smell. That might be it. Because, dude, most places I've worked with, you know, especially when it comes to food, involve fryers, and I've never really smelt that issue. I might, you know, smell bad oil. I know what that smells like. And what's weird, it's not even like that. I know it's not necessarily the oil itself. I think it's just they don't clean the fryers. Or at least they don't care enough to clean it good. So there's still gunk and shit and just builds up. Which is a little like, eh. It's a little like, eh. Not that good. Awesome green line so late, man. Well, especially considering my work. Like, tomorrow I have a 4 to close. So that means I usually get home by, like, at the latest, like, 1 o'clock. Maybe a little after 1. So, honestly, me streaming this late isn't really that abnormal. Now, starting them that late is starting to become like a new norm, I suppose, sometimes, but it depends on my schedule. So it's kind of normal for me. Firehouse Sub Rocks. Never heard of them, honestly. What the hell is Zaxby's? They're not up here where I live and shit, but I've heard of them before. I don't really know much about what they are. I just heard, some people say they're pretty good. Some people say they're like, kind of mid. Never heard anything bad about them though. So, I don't know. Not too sure. I'll have to check you out more often. Well, I try to have a more appropriate schedule, but hey, it is what it is. Eventually, I'll have a more oriented schedule. Even on my days off, I'll probably have actual afternoon streams where I'm have a full show or whatever the fucking kind of stuff like that, So, but yeah, that's the time. Eventually, Firehouse subs are so yummy. Ooh, I'll have to try them at some point. Never had them before. Oh yeah, I know Hillsborough is starting to get a new one, and also I think up in North Portland there's supposed to be another one coming up too that they're building. And fun fact, the little X palm trees are also a little tongue-in-cheek reference to it's a mad world, because the whole premise of the movie is trying to find this big W with these palm trees where they're in a W. And In and Out, when they were first established, took reference to that, but just made it X. X marks the spot. So it's just it's kind of cool, honestly, with that, because it's a little fun reference I like to bring up, because also I love the fuck out of the movie, and for 1963, it still holds up, and people should watch it. It's available on YouTube too. Got dark skin friend looks like Michael Jackson. Got light skin friend looks like Michael Jackson. Just call one of them Michael and the other one Jackson. I don't know. Give them nicknames. Such a random bit of information I have no idea what to do with there, my friend. I like chatting, so it's cool for me. Well, that's why I like doing these too. Sometimes you get characters. It's like Tilly, I guess, which I have no idea really honestly how to respond to. But hey, it's fun. I love it. Strike me as an ass man. Not completely. I'm kind of all the above. I like some ass, I like some titty, I like some dick, I like some pussy. I like some thighs, some thick meaty thighs. I like some nice hips. I'm all the above, bro. Nice pair of lips too. Sometimes I'm all the above, bro. Copay no los, not really copay no los dos, but copay no los all más, or whatever, I don't know. Why not all of it? You know what I mean? This is a Kanye song. Well, I don't really listen to Kanye that much. There's a couple songs that I like from him, but not that much. And no, it's not any of his new shit. That shit's fucking ugh. But, back when he was relevant and not a psycho weird bipolar Nazi weirdo. Sounds like just nakedness or a problem there. Yeah. But also, to be honest, I do also just kind of like the personality person. If I do, I'm going to just appreciate the parts of your body and stuff, on top of who you are and stuff. I'm a little kind of demi-ish or pan or whatever the fuck you want to call it in that way. But, like I said, I'm bi. I kind of like all elements of the sexual bitty-bitties of the human form. Even if it's a combination of all the above. I don't care. I'm down for it. Whatever. Still got preferences at the end of the day. I like them thickies and big, but sometimes there is a line saying where it gets a little too much. And I also don't like them anorexic where they're so skinny where I feel like I might impale them like I'm Vlad the Impaler or some shit, you know what I mean? I I need some meats. I need some meats on the bones. If you're just all skin and bone, I feel like I'm gonna hurt you or something. You know, like I don't want that. I ain't trying to get that smoke. You know what I mean? Maybe you might look beautiful as fuck, but your personality just sucks. You know, like I ain't trying to fuck around with that. Or maybe you might just have a lack thereof, and I'm like, oh god, it's an empty-headed one. You're one of those. I found one in the wild, a bimbo. Oh no. It's like, oh Lord of mercy, what am I gonna do with this? Because I can't do shit. It's like, oh no. So yeah, sometimes it's got your preferences, but at the end of the day, I can still appreciate certain things. But it's like, man, there got to be at least like something. Like if there ain't that anything or something there, I'm just like, I don't know. Especially a personality. If there ain't got like a vibe going on for personality, then I really am kind of be good. Like, I'm really just going to be kind of neutral to it. At worst. At best, I might find something about it and be like, all right, well, but won't last long. Say that much. Cushion for the pushing. Damn right. Need a little something like that. Even if it's like a little, extra, cuddle cushion too, like a plushie, you know what I mean? It's all soft and warm and like plushie, like, Get like the nostalgia of like, growing up, your favorite plush growing up or something like as a kid. And you're like, you feel like that, but you're also like warm like a heater blanket. Ooh. And snuggle time. Those snuggle cuddles are the best cuddles. We just spoon up. Sometimes sexually, sometimes platonically. We're just like, oh, and they just get together and stuff. It's a nice feeling. It's good feelings. It's good vibes. Oh, don't fall out. No, that would not be good. A good guy like you. Well, thanks so much. Oh. Well, hey. If any man, like, looks at this be like, gay, or whatever, it's like, man, you obviously haven't, been loved. You haven't been loved, right? Evidently, there's some sort of insecurity where you can't appreciate the human form. Shame. Shame, shame, I say. But, probably slowly but surely, the decisive will blow up. And I've been eyeballing this for a little bit too. I've forgotten about that. Have a little last little Rochambeau before we dip. Then I dink out on some food. Definitely can't wait for tomorrow because I'm gonna make sure I hook up myself with some little hodgepodge and stuff. I actually kind of want to like be like, all right, before we totally close up, can you do an order for me? Because I want to like get like a big old like thing because it's half off, for my shit. I'm like, I kind of want to do a little something. Get a sandwich for myself, my traditional steamy, and then I want to at least like whip up a little something else. Maybe a couple other things on the side. And then bring it back. And then we just have like a whole like, not like a mukbang, but kind of one. I've done it already a little bit with like my lunch break streams that I've done a few times. I don't do them all the time, but every so often I do them. But I'm thinking about like, I want to at least try to get like, with one of them, like a mixture of like, the bone-in and the boneless, where I have like one or at least, most of each flavor. Because I haven't tried all the flavors yet. I tried the atomic flavor, the hottest one they got, and honestly, it's not even that hot. It's like an after heat. Like it hits you when you're like eating it and you swallow it and shit. Then the heat builds up and you're like, oh, there's the heat. But it's just like a very spicy heat flavor that hits you. it then just builds up from there. But if you have like one or two, it's not really that hot, honestly. I was kind of like, this is a little disappointing. I thought this was going to be like, oh shit, woo, kind of hot, but it really wasn't. But it wasn't bad. I liked it. So I want to at least try that again, you know, and then at least, you know, I also want to experiment. I'm thinking with that new Louisiana rub that we got, I kind of want to get a side bowl where I put a splash and mixture of that atomic sauce with that Louisiana rub with Cajun on it, and then like mix it all together, and then make that my Sammy. Oh my god! Oh, I think I have a secret sauce menu item. The Louisiana rub fucking sauce that we got. Couple splashes of that. One little dibble dabble of that atomic sauce. Toss that bitch. And then put a little Norla Cajun seasoning, the Cajun seasoning we got on one side. And then you flip it over on the fucking sandwich. And then you put Cajun on the other side with the pickles and all that. And then some honey mustard, you know. Oh my fucking god, that might be it. That might be the sandwich, bro. That might be it. Oh. We're doing it. All right. We're doing it. We're fucking doing it. Oh my fucking god. Oh. I might be Jordan Howlett and like literally just take glasses and start grabbing them out of nowhere, just random glasses around me and just start eating them. I might just be doing that shit, bro. My mouth, everything about, And I might be a white boy, but I love spice. I love my heat. I love that. Give it to me. I love me some spice. When they're like, oh, you're a white boy, you want mild? I'm like, no, give me the hot. Maybe not the hottest, but give me some hot shit, though. Don't give me white boy mild. Give me your mild. You know, I want the proper shit. Don't white boy my ass up with this shit. I want some proper shit. You know what I mean? I want the good heat. Don't give me this like, oh, you're a white boy, kind of like, bitch ass heat. I want the real shit. Because I've always been a sucker for some heat. I always love challenging my shit. I mean, back in high school, over 10 years ago, I literally dead ass like had a ghost pepper that was dried, and I was like with seeds and everything. I was like, and dude, for hours, my shit was in torture. Like my throat, my mouth, I was still watering and everything. I was like, I didn't care. Tastes good. And I do it again. I don't give a shit. I do it for raw pepper. If I had a ghost pepper right now, I'd be like, I eat that bitch right now. I love me a good pepper. That's why people can handle the heat. Yeah. Honestly, you know what? I blame the British. I'm not even joking. Those fucking limey little Brits. Y'all like, oh, I have curry. I love me some heat. Proceeds to put salt and pepper on their shit. Oh, yeah, that's some hate there, friend. Oi, bruv. It's like... Have you seen a Southern good, mama, like, give you some proper fixings for, like, a good, like, barbecue, like a Texas-style barbecue and shit? Or a fucking, like, Mexican-style, like, Tex-Mex shit or whatever the fuck, like... No, I don't even want to hear it. Like Chicago dogs, New York style pizza, like, dude. I mean, I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking British fucks. You have ruined, like, this whole palette of
Wanna go walk?
Oh shit! Oh, that's why the Matrix is good with that.
That's why you don't put it on the floor.
I got nowhere. There literally is nowhere else here right now, my man.
I'd have it on there. That's the most important thing. I would have it up. I would move everything else out the way. Where'd you get the shot from? You stole it from the Pendleton.
I was wondering where the fuck the other one went. You were in the shower. No, there was literally the other last one. We drank
it all during the game. You had a shot, I had a shot, and there was only a half shot left. I said you can't touch the Pendleton, and you touched it, dog. Come on now. Brother.
All right. My bad. Look for the other one. That's 90% of British foods. Well, it's literally just appropriated too from fucking like other cultures and shit. Like curry itself, it's from like fucking yeah. That's literally like an Indian dish, especially with the spices and shit that they got. Like that's one of the things that they have. Like that literally it's just been predominantly like what fish and chips, a little bit of like beans on a toast. It's like oh yeah, very cultured. That's why they have like curry as like their main favorite dish because they have to take it from somewhere else. They at least feel a little culture and have a little something that feels seasoned. It's at least worth a shit. That's really shit. Well, colonial too. I mean, at least when it comes to that, a lot of it does, is predominantly from the colonial aspect. At least, in a weird way, America at least can say that, like, yeah, other people brought their food here, and then we just, mixed it up and made our own shit with it, like quote Americanized. At least we have our own, like we literally have the whole Americanized, different styles of food that exist, like Americanized Chinese food or even like Mexican food or whatever the fuck, right? Like we got that shit or Chicago style, or Italian style, like or New York style pizzas and shit, right? Like we've stylized shit from other stuff, but at least we're like, well, we didn't just steal it from other people. We just appropriated and made it our own. It's our own shit. I mean, like a lot of what like American food culture is, has come from other shit, or at least we're not claiming it to inherently be our own. We just made it better, and now it is kind of our own thing because of what we ate, because of what it is now. When it comes to like, hamburgers, well, it's in the name. It first originated from Hamburg. And it was back in the day, kind of a more very simplistic thing. It literally was just like raw, like ground beef, cooked up between two chunks of bread with like maybe sometimes a few other things added to it. It was like literally just a raw working class, like quick little thing to have on a lunch meal. Now it's obviously a lot more artisan and shit, but back in the day when it first was a thing, that's what it was. I mean, there's even folklore where it first originated here too, a little bit, but it's like, I mean, it's just because a lot of German migrants, and immigrants who probably also came from Hamburg and shit as well, also, took and appropriated a lot of that as well and took it with them. And thus, it spread from there. Trans-American food is actually Chinese food. It's a separate culture that doesn't really exist in China anymore. Well, I mean, you kind of understand what I'm saying, though, right? Like, it's not necessarily inherently traditional, but it's, it does come from like an element of history of like, culture of China that has come from here that now is ultimately now been Americanized, but might not be the same as it is now, obviously, but has its history with it, though. Name asked me Sandy from SpongeBob. Are you Dirty Dan? I'm Dirty Dan. Not disagreeing, just spinning half X. Oh yeah, I think that's just wild doing a little bit. But hey, at the end of the day, food is good. It's delicious. And honestly, it's like to me, in my opinion, one of the biggest like universal traits of humanity. Like to me, there's like two major big things that unify people. It's music, and then it's food. Like because at the end of the day, we all like bumping to a beat, and when we're hungry, we love some good grub. It don't really matter what that grub is. If it's good, we're gonna eat it. Like that's how we are. So if anything, ultimately, it's just like if there's one thing that can be the biggest and best contact theory for people, when it comes to anything, is not just eating it, but even the talk of food and music. Even with the subjectivity around it all, because it's at least like, like I said, at the end of the day, we all gotta eat. SpongeBob reference, hell yeah. speaking of, one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob is Squid on Strike. But I am a labor guy after all. Oh my god, there's so much damn fucking fur all over this tray because of these beans. I'm literally having to spend like a good chunk of my time just scooting these hairs off this fucking tray. I've had the torch, or at least a small torch of the sorts, I could just burn them off, but this is diabolical. Okay, I think I got most of them. No. God damn it, there's one that blended in a little bit. Fuck. Get out of here, you fucker. Oh my god. These dogs, bro. They're like huskies. Like me. They shed so much. These sheddy little fucks. Okay, I think that's all the hairs now. Yep, that. Oh, no, there's one more. You fucking cunt. Get out of here. Go. Yeah, bitch. Jesus. These fucking bloody hairs, I tell you. Running almost 30 years now. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about that at this point. It's been running since I've pretty much been alive. Like, I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, maybe it should have been done away now, potentially. I know the original writers are back now, so I guess, I just haven't really seen it anymore. It was in my childhood, especially with the, early days of SpongeBob, the good years, and all that shit. But it's like, I don't know. At this point, I just haven't seen anything, so I can't really commentate too hard. But I'm like, I don't know. I think it had its era. It probably needs to just do its thing and just move on, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's still holding up. I just know that at least with a lot of the shows that or the episodes that I remember from that show are from like its early days, from like the early 2000s, the late 90s, even the late 2000s, like back when it still was arguably, to me, in my opinion, when it was at its peak. So, but I don't know. Maybe it's still all right. Still holds up a little bit, but I don't know. Part of me is just kind of like maybe not. At least not to my taste anymore. I've watched SpongeBob since the early 2010s. Yeah, pretty much the same here. And if I have, it's pretty much like reruns from, again, back from its peak. So, pretty much the same way with it. But, anyway, we're going on for a nice, decent, fat little memento. All that good shit. So, well, at least call it good for now. And all that good shenanigans. But I'll be back around, well, unfortunately, pretty late. But that'll be okay. So, maybe I might do a little lunch stream, between everything. Who knows? Well, at least read these last little bits before I dip. So, I always love Mr. SpongeBob. Yeah, I'm the same way. Go watch One Piece. Has been going my whole life. I saw a few episodes as a kid. Man, that's one of the things I need to get into. But with how many episodes, do they have like a Dragon Ball Z variation of like the redacted, like just narrowed down to like the core components kind of shit? Because if not, I don't see myself getting into that anytime soon, unless I have like just a lot of time off where I could just sit on my ass and just fuck off like days on end. And that's not happening anytime soon. So, I mean, unless that, you forget what it's called. Oh, so I imagine it'd be like One Piece Redux or some shit. Because I think the Dragon Ball Z variant that I'm talking about is like Dragon Ball Z Redux or whatever. Or something like that. Where it kind of cuts down some episodes or like even combines certain episodes and takes out, filler episodes and shit. Where at least it kind of helps compacts, basically the main lore that at least what matters for the most part. So if they got something like that, I'll just do that. I mean, whatever else that, needs to fill in the blank, I could probably figure out eventually over time. But if not, I don't know, man. I'm not going to get into that anytime soon. There's already a few animes I'm already into right now as it is. Just finished up Rooster Fighter because they just finished the first season. And then there's Vinland Saga that I just got into. And also, I need to kind of get back into Attack on Titan because me and my friend just started that. But now I want to kind of get back into that a little bit again. So there's a few. It's not even just over 1,000. It's like over 1,400 or some shit, dude. I looked it up. It's like over 1,400 fucking something episodes, bro. It's fucking diabolical, bro. Not that I think that's a bad thing, but like Jesus, because even the manga itself, I still think is ongoing. So it's just like it's just a thing that's just it ain't stopping as far as I can tell. But it's good. I already know that much. I just need some time to finally get into it. Maybe I could find the collector's edition of like a big thick ass book of like One Piece, and I could just get into One Piece just by like fucking getting into that shit. You know what I mean? Just being like, all right, I'll just get into One Piece by just watch just reading the manga in all my spare time or whatever while I'm like having an earbud listening to podcasts. I'm just like manga. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that might be the way to do it. They just started season 2. Oh, of Rooster Fighter? I heard they haven't announced it officially yet. Is that what you're talking about? Because if so, at least I looked it up the other night when we finished up the first season, and they haven't officially announced it yet. I mean, from what I could tell, because of how critically acclaimed the first season was, it pretty much is a guarantee that it's going to happen, but from my understanding, it hasn't been officially confirmed yet. But hey, maybe if they already did, that'd be kind of dope. Fuck yeah. Hopefully. If that's what we're talking about. It's on to season 2, whatever it means. How? How in the fuck is that even possible? Just started season 2? Oh my god. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Wow. Jesus. Do you watch other streamers? There's Phoebe Opie, who's a trans streamer that, I also will sometimes, kick it with her stream sometimes, be a guest on her, side of the aisle a little bit. There's Low Energy Videos. I've been a guest on his shit sometimes as well. There's Deep Fat Fried, which they live stream their podcasts, and one of them, Paul Zigo, on the Poltergeist channel. All one word, the Poltergeist. Paul instead of Poltergeist. All literally just one thing. He does live streams as well with similar kind of thing in mind, just doing it like this basically. So yeah, not that many though. There's also Kyle and Corn with Corn's Worlds, or Kyle from a Secular Talk. But there's also the Humanist Report with the Leftist Mafia, because him, Matt Bender, and a few other people are involved in that too as well. So, I mean, I'll watch some people, but I just kind of keep it secluded to those particulars. Like, I try not to get like too like social media brain rotted. You know what I mean? In favor of Phoebe. Yeah, dude, her chat is so toxic, bro. That's why I'm a mod over there, and I'm one of the few that really have like the no exceptions rule kind of attitude about shit. If there's a fucker out there being like, fuck you kind of bullshit, I'm like, yeah, no, you're yeet. Yeet. Just like Blackbird Co-op with a chicken, just like, you deserve to be on that side of the fence. Yeet. Just, you're gone. I was like, hearing if you was interesting. Well, I was thinking about like Paul and Phoebe. And Phoebe has, not completely, but similar politics to mine, for the most part. Yeah, so I think I might like her a lot. And then, Paul's really cool as well with DFF of that podcast. And, so. Hey, anything to shout out, some other people I think, deserve some watches and shit like that too themselves. Well, I'm gonna admit this is a nice little outro song. I don't even care if it compromises my ass. It's by Mojo Nixon. It's called Mr. Correct, or Don't Tell Me What to Do. I love it. It's a goodie. Oldie, but a goodie. You still gotta die for these fucking rules. There's some true outlaw blues and shit that country just don't got no more. Just saying. Pretty fucking rare for, this to be a normal thing. Unless, honestly, I'm not even joking, unless it's like within the broader punk scene. Like a lot of little folk shit that does exist tends to have a lot more of a punk element when it comes to shit like this. But even this shit kind of has a little bit. Proto, if you will. Just because of the, just that outlaw blues vibe. Low content farm, watching me is hilarious. Well, another good content creator, he doesn't really do live streams. Well, maybe he does, I have no idea. But Blackbird Co-op, he's a really awesome, funny content creator that does some shit as well for shorts and shit. He's a farmer out in Virginia. I don't know him personally, but he's like a fun content creator that I like to watch and shit. He also likes to do some voice impersonations, being like, yeah, that's right. I'm now Kronk. And I'll let you know about everything in a very nice, stoic, sexual, sensual voice. Yeah, that's right. But he also can do the and also the weird transatlantic would you like to know more about what we're doing at our local farms here when it comes to processing your chickens coming home to your door? He also does that shit. He is pretty fucking legit with that shit. I love it. It's called a Blackbird Co-op. All just one word. Blackbird Co-op. Or another, I know his nickname on his channel is called Farming While Beige. So, one of the two. Farming While Beige or Blackbird Co-op. One of the two. Either way, you should probably, find it pretty quickly. Voices are hilarious. Well, I can do some voices. I do have some voices. Shit. I can do the best Trump impersonation. No one knows it better than me, folks. Let me just tell you. Everyone tells me, people say, and people have been spreading the word that I have the best Trump voice. Believe me. Believe me, folks. Folks, let me just tell you, we might have bombed a lot of children in Yemen, but we also made a deal with Iran. If we can continue to prosper with the Middle East, let me just tell you, folks, we will be able to expand our healthcare with Obamacare. I mean, my Obama's not really the best, but, you know, I kind of have one a little bit. Yeah, I was going to say, dude, my Trump's like a 2017 era Trump. Not only does he sound sleepy, hold on, hold on, let me try to tap in. I might be able to do it. Hold on, let me turn down just a smidge, hold on. Folks, the bar, I got this beautiful bar where it's gonna be like a nice, good military hospital. There's a beautiful ballroom, and also the length of the Liberty Pool is longer than most of even Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa, folks, let me tell you, like the Liberty fucking pool is better than the Burj Khalifa. It's longer. It is longer, and also we gotta get Iran from the nuclear. Take the nuclear from Iran, folks. So we gotta, make sure that these cartels from the Caribbean are bound because they're invading that country, folks. Invading that country. Guy first try, dude. I mean, bro, it's basically just like do him, but more sloshy, like you're literally are drunker than a dog, and just do some dementia shit. I mean, honestly, it's just do the, let me tell you, folks, but then, I'm a little sloshy and drunky, but dementia, where, let me tell you, Jack, the Biden, didn't know what to do with the Antifa. The Antifa's of Biden, let me tell you, folks. I mean, it really ain't that hard. Then he got hit in the ear next. YouTube's brutal censorship. Oh my god. I mean, I don't want to get too deep into it. Like I said, I want to get some foo-foo and wrap it up and all that, but hey, at least I got the voice chops. And I got karaoke chops too, as well. So I'll have to do that at some point eventually. We've been meaning to. And I even gauged out the waters, with one of those spots. So maybe next week on Tuesday, that might be a possibility. Or maybe Friday. Who knows? No one believes your thing. I mean, I kind of do on the virtue, like, some random motherfucker got killed, and also, like, the dude who did it was just some random kid. There ain't no way that guy's, like, a CIA agent. Yeah, like, I mean, I kind of have a little bit of, like, a, belief in it. But the thing is, like, yeah, the way the reaction was to it was odd. But the thing is, like, Trump and his campaign are always going to look for a fucking photo op. And they saw it. They saw the opportunity when it was going on, and they took it. So I'm not really that shocked that it happened the way it did, to be honest. But, like, out of all the attempts, that one was real. The rest of them have been bullshit. I'll say that much. Especially this most recent one that supposedly was going on with it. Like, yeah, no, it's bullshit. I mean, I know there's a lot more people because of it questioning the one that happened in Butler, but I think that one was real. The other ones have been a little like, really, bro? Because Trump is going to look at that shit and be like, oh, yes, it will be good for the PR because look how good the PR was when it happened then. We need to do it again and fabricate and make it look like it almost happened in my life. Honestly, that's what I think was going on in his brain. After Butler, he was like, oh, yeah, this would be good for PR shit, so let's let it, happen a couple more times on my life, and shit. Like, that's how I think about it. He saw that as, like, an opportunity to monetize it and capitalize on it because he's a fucking con man mafia fuck. I mean, I just don't think every fucking little thing that happens with him is all some fabricated shit. Like, I just think that, maybe one or two times it ain't. but then he takes advantage of it because he knows that it's a way to try to help with making bank or making, a way to help with PR shit. But at this point, no one buys it anymore. So he's desperate and grasping at straws and doing whatever it can and whatever it takes to do that shit. Why do you think the fucking ballroom's all bunker and shit and his dementia ass is talking about like there's like a military hospital and this like Palantir data center shit now? Like, he's kind of like admitting what the fuck it really is now. It's kind of wild, and yet no one's doing anything to stop it. This when the world wasn't so evil. Well, unfortunately, it's always been that evil. It's just never been so fucking brazen. And in a weird way, I kind of feel like I'm glad that it is, just because it's just like, well, at least now we know what the fucking true face of what it looks like. Now, what are we gonna do about it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it truly wasn't as bad, before, but the Nazis existed. Pol Pot did once, so I don't know. I think humanity's been worse before in certain ways. We just have to be more subdued now because of the modern ages and all that shit. So, I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to figure out and gauge exactly if it, was better before. Which has always sucked. In various ways, unfortunately. What a absurd outro. That's better. Is yet the bald. Huh? Okay. No. No. We go learn a bunch of European LARPers and manga online. I'm not really that surprised, unfortunately. What? Do you know a good roofing company that can remove my neighbor's roof for me while they're on vacation? No, but I don't even. Wow, what you know what? That's the bow. Wow. What? Damn. I don't even know what to say to that besides like I don't even want to say good luck on your adventure on that one, but good luck finding someone who wants to do that very obviously questionably legal shit. But that being said though, for the next time, we'll peace the fuck out. But we'll see you around. For sure. No.